ring of protection, which is...
Alright. Pretty sure we are
Should I check?
streaming.
Should I check?
Sure, large, yeah.
Yes.
Tenday is live.
We are. Oh yeah, there we go. Got it.
We're live. Welcome to another episode of Every Tenday where a dad plays D&D with his kids.
Yellow.
Hello.
Okay, that's just confused me forever. What the hell is going on? Alright. You don't say that. You don't normally say that. Screw with me. Right. Rocks fall.
No.
Actually, can you sit? Is that Kilgar down there?
No.
It's not. Where's Kilgar gone? Sorry, we've lost a character sheet. Bear with me a second. It's quite an important one.
Probably up there.
Yeah, probably is. Here we
That's
are.
me. No.
Kilgar. Oh yeah. Alright. Oh, here it is. That's fine. It's fine. We got it. Welcome back. Alright. Any announcements? Join our Discord at discord.everytenday.com.
Yes.
I've moved the camera, by the way, so I'm here. There's just so that I can see you
Stuff.
two, and we've got a bit more space on the table. We'll try it out when we get to campaign 2. We're gonna rejig everything and build a better set and everything. But for now, we're
Stay
still
tuned.
playing, still mucking about. Yeah, join our Discord. Go to discord.everytenday.com. You can chat with us, ask us questions. Dressur's with us. Hey all.
Hello.
What's up, Dresser? Okay. So,
I don't know what that was.
you find yourselves at Nal Targ Dun, one of 3 ancient dwarven cities, strongholds set within the active volcano trio that mark this region of the continent of Aeon, known as Taraeon. You are, in case you need reminding, 1400 years in the past, there or thereabouts, where if you were to be where you stand, well, this is the interesting thing. Where you stand right now is at the... Are you looking for a table? What the hell?
I'm good.
Okay, great. You stand now at the base of a gargantuan tree. Epic in proportions. It towers some 1,000 feet above you. Its branches acting as a kind of a pink and white glistening canopy far, far above. Its humongous trunk that would take some minutes to circumnavigate, even if you were going at a fair old trot, seemingly made of white stone. It is so ancient, so hard. From its base, these 4 roots come off and link across an enormous chasm that goes far down into darkness, and from which this sulphurous smell emanates from far, far below. At the centre of this root structure, directly underneath where you stand now, underneath the tree, and made up of the intertwining of the remaining roots, is the artifact Eurishnik. In fact, this entire tree, named Eurishnir, seems to be the conduit of this enormous, powerful white beam of energy that is the only source of light that goes straight down, unfathomably deep, into this black chasm beneath you. So you are both in awe of what's above you and have slight vertigo at what's beneath you. You stand now in the route that leads to North Gate and links to the circular city that sits within this volcano, this inactive volcano that you're in right now. Well, seemingly inactive anyway. You have recently, moments before, gotten sight of the exact place that this heinous, forbidden spell will be cast in some, 60 something days or so?
60.
60 days. Good to know. In just 2 moons, this beautiful, white, glowing, lustrous, gargantuan tangle of roots will be perverted, will be twisted. And you know you've sort of been on this site before, only you would have been thousands and thousands of feet lower than you are now, where you gazed upon the twisted, corrupted, purplish, throbbing, suspended in the air root you now know that was Eurishnik. How it got down there, you only know in theory, and you are looking to prevent it from occurring. That is when Scourge will be cast by Estelar. So, Nimblefoot's right on the edge at the moment, looking down. There is this slight smoke coming up. It's almost like clouds. It's like a vapor. But mixed into it is definitely the smell of rotten eggs. Unmistakable sulphurous odour. There's some other smells mixed in there which you're not quite sure about. You stand here, there are probably some 200 other individuals gazing upon the tree. You stand upon the north root structure that leads over to the north gate waiting area. What would you like to do?
Do we have like a time limit of how long we can be here for?
If you recall, within the 10 day,
Yeah.
if you wish to stay in this city in any form whatsoever, you were actually advised by Brespian Allhammer, who is the Thane of the Northern Thane. So he rules over Temple and Northgate, and one of his chief advisors let you know that everybody that comes here does their time below. If you wish to be in the city, to trade, to live, to work, you get 10 days grace at most, and then you are summoned.
This is our first day here, isn't it? I think we went straight here.
You didn't do an overnight, did you?
No.
No, you came straight here. That's right, because you have a tour guide.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't remember his name. But yeah. Okay.
Who you paid to get you here, makes his thanks, goes off with the 300 something gold that
What?
you paid him,
Oh, he's leaving already.
and is going off, and even as you see this, is mingling on the other side of the gates, the round gate that encompasses this entire like half mile or so circumference, and is already off out into the crowd trying to tout for more work from other people.
No, please get away from the edge. You make me feel sick. It's not funny.
By the way, I'm going to go for American accent again, just for differentiation. There's too many people otherwise. I don't know, I kind of like it.
Why?
How the hell are we going to stop him from corrupting the root? It's beautiful. Why would anybody want to corrupt it? Well, we know why. But
Yeah. I don't. He's gonna be here. No, it's gonna be corrupted in 60 days. He's gonna be here 10 days before that. Well, he meets with someone called Deep Brand. Do we know of a Deep Brand?
You might be referring to Ungol Deepbrand,
Yeah, that's it.
the almighty Underhammer,
Yeah. The
who
ruler
rules
of-
over the Oath
yeah.
Keepers and is the ruler of the city. Ungol Deepbrand.
So even before this is corrupted, he'll be here 10 days before that.
And he is coming for some diplomatic
Yeah.
meeting between the elves
Yeah.
and the dwarves, yeah.
So, even is our goal to? I mean, we know that Dolgoloth's involved. I'm still, as of this moment, not sure who Are we gonna kill someone?
Linkfoot comes back from the edge. Let's go find ourselves an inn.
Yeah!
Okay.
Wait, did our tour guy mention an inn?
Yeah, he mentioned 3 to you. The Dented Helm, the Frothblower's Arms, and if you like them rough and ready, there's the Rubble Grabber's Head.
We should go to the Froth Blower's Arms.
Okay. That's the less aristocratic.
No, I want to go to the other one.
Fancy. Schnazzy.
Yeah.
You landed, if you remember, in the market district.
Yep.
And the entire area is called Market, literally. And you came through Forger's district and into Northgate and down. So, if you recall the rough
we had a little map.
shape of the city from the side, looks something like that.
Yeah.
And then it's in these weird kind of quadrants within quadrants, like a gear almost.
Yeah.
You're currently right here on Urishnia. You came across the north route to it, some 30 feet wide, white, stone-like.
No, but you have the map. Lead the way.
Are we
Okay.
leaving the tree area?
Well, yeah, you are escorted. You are still under very tight guard, if
Yeah.
you recall.
You're gagged.
I know.
Yes, yeah, you are. Would anybody like to just make a perception check to see what you see? There's a lot of new
Okay.
sights around here.
15.
11.
With a 15, you notice this, Elowen, since you're less gobbing off because you are gagged. As you look around, you see far up, maybe in excess of 100 feet up in the air. The 15, all you notice are these round floating objects that glitter slightly. And from this distance, you don't see this, but you see these, they almost look like metal balls. But coming from the metal balls, you see these fleshy appendages. It's too far away for you to make out, and because of the light coming through the trees and everything, but you see several of these white balls. At this distance, you would guesstimate them to be anything from 5 to 10 feet in diameter. And they seem to be floating. Not uniformly, like they change direction as you watch them, and they seem to be sort of doing things of their own accord.
Can I make out any details on them?
Not with a 15 at this
You say
distance.
fleshy appendages.
That's the best you can make out. You see these things coming out
What
of the
general
metal
shape? It's sort of metal.
ball. Round metal ball.
With fleshy appendages.
It's what it looks like at this distance. If you want to draw somebody's attention to it, you're more than welcome.
I'm gonna say in one of the guards' heads, what are those strange flying things above us?
I don't like this. Oh, that's you, is it?
Yeah.
That's you. You're thinking they're the Sentinels.
And what do they do?
We got the tree.
What?
And they send for those when it's time for their service.
What are they?
Clever, dwarven, some would call it slavery. We call it ingenious innovation. You'll see. Come on, that's your time at the tree.
Okay, thank you.
You'll be called on. If you leave, you are, over the course of about 5 minutes, led back against the North Gate route and into the North Gate kind of waiting area before being released back into the Forgers district. As you pass, you go on the other side of the gates where you are advised that if you leave the city, you will be required to go straight to service on your return.
Okay.
Should we just get it over and done with? 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Service.
Well, yeah, I suppose I would like to get it. I would like to do it sooner rather than later to save time. But I was thinking, okay,
Not today.
I don't know what you think about this, Elowen.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been thinking.
You're doing this as you're walking through Forger's district, which, as you'll recall, there's hammers going off everywhere. Tang, 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 as you walk through it.
Sorry, what was that? I think the hammer.
Okay. I want to go get Celeste.
Yes.
I want to see if she's there. And
She definitely is.
And then I'd put her right back afterwards. I just think maybe she could be helpful. I didn't know what you thought about it because it would be you transporting. But I thought if we were going to leave the city and come back and do our, our time straight away, that might be a good plan.
Yeah, I could definitely do that.
Yes?
Okay.
Nimblefoot?
You know what's going to be there though?
I know, I don't know.
Probably some early settlement. Maybe the.
I honestly don't know, but I guess we'll go find out.
Don't you remember though you'd remember this from Nevermelt. Humans didn't settle in Kurth until 300 years ago in your current time.
Oh, so it's
Elves?
before. I've read.
Well,
yeah.
you've got the map, don't forget. So.
But I know because it was Belladon told me that the statue, it should hopefully still be there.
It was made by Palladius.
I think so.
When?
I'm not sure. I think
So, the area that you lived in, according to the old map, is now
right.
Seleneth, and it is much wider. These are the lakes where your parents' house is, but it's now surrounded by forest, almost to the.
Where would Kirsten be?
Curtin would be in the forest.
Oh, that's
that was
so
all
weird.
Cut down.
Excuse me.
That was all cut down by the humans.
That's right.
Because Kirsten in our time isn't in the forest, is it? So like right on the outskirts of it.
It's on the edge of forest.
Yeah, right on the edge.
Elves probably.
Well, Nimblefoot, do you know of Kirsten in this time?
No, of course not. I haven't been here before.
But I didn't know if you knew history, because I think maybe elves are there or something.
For sure. Well, it's Keiko's people.
Oh!
Our ancestors.
Okay.
Seleneth was a vibrant wood elf population. You thinking of going there?
Well, I want to try and get Celeste. I want to see if she's still there at this time. But obviously, if the inhabitants won't let me take it peacefully, it can't be helped. But I thought it was worth a try going to have a look. Because we can get there pretty easily. Do you think we'll be able to get back here though?
Yes.
Okay.
I just what kind of pavement are we walking on? Or like road?
You're walking on beautiful carved stone avenues.
What, do you need a pebble?
Yes.
Just break something off a house.
You can look around if you want to. You want to pick a relic of this place here
sure.
and now. Good. Okay. Great. So,
A leaf. A twig.
I'd say that you're able to find. I mean, even what kind of thing were you looking for?
Twig, a leaf, a rock, one of those.
I'd say that there are numerous trees. Everything is very well kept, though. You know. So I'd say you're able to find a tree easily
I'll
enough.
take a leaf and I put it in a little
Sure.
vial.
Sure. Okay. You have I'd say that would probably do. Let me just see. Associated object will get you on target. Yeah. Okay. Great. All right. What are you doing? You walk through the Forges district, back out into Market, where it's crazy.
We'll find a tavern first. We'll find there's something arms.
With Nimblefoot to literally with the map in front of him, leading ahead, you get yourself back into Market. It's madly busy. Tents up here. There's some permanent, some temporary fixtures and buildings. I'd say it takes you, let's do a perception for Nimblefoot. Yeah, it doesn't take long. You find the Froth Blower's Arms. It is a massive stone building, 4 stories high, thick, wide base to it, almost like a little mini ziggurat that you enter. I'd say it's going to cost you, the 4 of you, for how many nights are you booking for?
8.
Well, yes. How long?
You go
We're
in.
going to be here for quite a while, you know. We have to wait 60
You're
days.
introduced. You find the innkeeper, a guy called Lucal Brightmaster.
That's not to overbook.
Well, because we go, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this short, brown-eyed, silver-haired dwarf.
Greetings.
Welcome, my friends.
Thank you. How many rooms?
Ready for a room?
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
How many nights?
We'll say 7 to begin with.
7 nights.
Yeah, we might be staying longer than that. We probably will be staying longer than that.
All right. Separate rooms, suite, you sharing, bunking up. What are you doing?
Let's get a suite.
Well, how many like? Okay, a suite. Yes, we'll get a suite.
4 gold for a suite, 7 nights. That's 28 gold.
That's all right. I'll pay that.
Wonderful friends.
Thank you.
Hands you the key.
Thanks.
Mickey, and a small halfling boy runs out from behind the counter, comes up to you. Hi, you
Hi.
follow me, I'll take you
Okay.
to your room. Runs up the stairs, takes you into a large, lavishly furnished, but a little bit worn at the edges, a little bit of dust still left on some of the tops, but a large suite. In this area there is a living area, as you're familiar with, and then there are literally 3 doors. So 2 of you are going to bunk up.
Elowen, bestie. Okay, we're gonna me and Elowen will bunk up.
Okay.
Alright, nice. Yeah, you all avoid Kilgar's snoring. That's good.
It's dragon snoring.
Alright, so you all checked in at the Frothblower's Arms.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
I mean, we may as well go now, right?
Right, guys, we're going.
Does anyone want to come to whatever?
No, I'll stay here. I want to look around.
Nim?
When do you ever get to look around the city?
That's true, you should stay.
I was thinking I might stay and do some information gathering.
Okay,
See what I can find out?
That'd be helpful.
Alright.
Can you
Is there anything in particular we want to learn?
we want to learn
I
about...
might go try and make some friends.
I can't pronounce their name again, I don't know what it is. Is it Ungal?
Uncle Deep Brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the almighty Underhammer, but I'll see what I can do.
We just at least need to know about them because they'll be talking to Estelar soon. In about 50 days.
Well, maybe I could find out how relations between
Yeah,
a crayon and here are.
that would be helpful. Just everyone be prepared that as soon as me and Elwyn get back into the city, we'll definitely be called for.
Also, where is it? They killed his wife, and his
Yes.
wife was a dwarf
Yes.
from this city.
Oh,
Like, maybe we can find out more about that,
yeah.
because there didn't seem to
I
be
didn't
much
know.
at the library.
I forgot she was from this city. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like, I guess that's why he's coming here to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know. She might not have been. I'll find out.
Okay.
See what I can find out. All right.
You,
Be safe.
If we want to do our work down together, then maybe you could volunteer when we get back or something.
We've all got to go down, though, right?
Yeah, but we'll leave the city, so as soon as we get back, we'll be.
Oh, sure. We'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll
figure
see.
it out.
Just go. Be
Okay.
safe, you crazy kids.
Okay. Ready to go?
Yes.
Hold my hand!
I cast teleport.
Okay. Because you are very familiar with this area in the present.
Oh.
One
We
second.
go to the present.
No!
I'd like you to go ahead. So now it goes down to seen casually. So I'd like you to roll
Really, not even
percentage.
familiar?
It is very familiar. Goes down to seen casually.
Oh, I thought it went very familiar.
There's no permanent circle. You don't have an associated obstacle.
73.
On target. Okay.
Yeah.
Where exactly would you like to go?
Like, right by the statue, I guess.
Right by the statue.
Yeah.
Nearby.
Or should we go to the outskirts of
Let's
where
go to
we
the-
think?
Let's go to
yeah.
where the gates of Curtain is.
Which gates?
The Newtown gates.
Newtown. So that's south of the river, remember.
South of the river.
Remember, there's a great bridge connecting Newtown and Old Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to, okay, so near the gate, so you'll be a couple of hundred
I thought
yards. You know,
Newtown was north of the river.
Old Town is north of the river, that's where
Okay.
you live. Newtown is where the statue is,
Yes.
and the fort is built around it.
Okay. Yeah.
So you'll be some 500 feet from the statue,
Okay,
you would
I really
hope.
I really
Alright.
don't know who's
That's
there.
fine. Well, okay.
Well, what if? Okay.
There'll
Alright.
be something there, probably.
We might freak him out. We don't know if they like humans.
With a single word, you snap your fingers and are gone. And then almost instantaneously, there is that moment of like instant, you don't know where you are.
Yeah.
As you and you find yourselves.
Oh, I'm older now. I'm not good at coping with teleportation.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah.
You find yourselves instantly in forest. Now, because you're on the same latitude,
Yes.
there's not much difference to time. No, so the time won't have gone there. You're not in a different time.
What?
I don't mean different time forward and backwards in time. I mean that, you know, like it's night time in Australia. New Zealand. It's not- You're on the same latitude,
Yes,
so you're
okay.
okay. There's hardly any time difference.
Okay.
Instantly around you, there's a beautiful smell of vibrant, living forest all around you. Here and there you see ancient oaks, beeches, huge, wondrous yew trees and all sorts. And this forest is old. You don't land on a convenient path or anything like that. You land immediately. Just give me acrobatics or athletics checks, please.
Acrobatics. Oh no.
18.
Okay.
6.
Yeah. You immediately, as you land, you stumble on an old root that's just coming out, and you just land funny on a root, so you fall back and manage to right yourself.
Are you just?
Yeah, sure.
Old moss creeps up the trunks of the trees all around you. Thick shrubbery lies within, and there is an almost otherworldly mist cloying and clinging to the underbranches of the trees around you. Here and there you see light bugs with their thoraxes lit up, buzzing around. Strange insects that you haven't even seen before flash past your head. It is fresh, deep, living, soil-like smell in the air. The forest is thick. And because of your feet, you understand exactly which way is north straight away. So you're able to orient yourself to north. And because the south gates of what you remember as Newtown, well, you're standing on that exact spot now. Only 1,400 years before they are here.
That's weird.
But you understand, you're now facing north, and you recognise as you orient yourself, mainly by feel, and just by a sense, you manage to look through some of the dense canopy and get some kind of sense. You realise you are looking into what you would have known as the Newtown. 1,400 years from now, on this spot, if you were to look up and slightly to the right, you'd see Summerdusk Fort taking up a large part of the skyline, perched as it is upon a rocky hill, quite a large hill. You cannot see it at the moment, you are in dense forest. What would you like to do?
Wait, so that facing north and that way would be Newtown.
You are looking
And
into
that's-
Newtown. Behind you now would be the gates out of and down the road, out towards
Yeah.
towards your parents' town.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're facing the right direction, so I guess
Certainly
we just
are.
start walking.
You want to start walking
Yeah.
through the forest? Okay, it's difficult terrain, so you're going to be moving slowly. Are you moving for stealth, for speed, which?
Yeah, kind of stealth, caution, because I think maybe there might be people around here, so...
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Echoville.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Alright. For stealth, did you say?
Yes.
Like stealth checks then, please.
18.
27.
27, okay, good, nice average. Alright, you walk slowly through the forest. There is no path within sight. You're often having to move aside large shrubs, and the floor of the forest is just covered in thick moss. Here you see large bramble bushes clinging and weaving amongst the oaks. It is eerie. It is strange to be in a place that you know so well and yet is completely alien. Perception checks, both of you, please.
I moved yours, sorry.
Yeah, I know we were.
30.
30.
Mm-hmm.
Out of your peripheral vision, you notice movement. And you look between the trees and you see shaped shadows dart away. Almost too fleeting for you to even see, even though you are on full alert. There is life in this forest. You can smell it, you can hear it. And you are definitely strangers. It takes you a while. This is dense forest with no footway. You are climbing over massive root structures from these beautiful ancient trees. You can't help but feel a sense of mourning for the future. There are these trees that have been here so long. If there's anything you guys want to talk about as you're going through it, you're more than welcome to interact. Otherwise, you continue to walk.
I really hope she's here. I don't know if anyone actually has her at this time.
Could be like underground.
I mean, to get to her, I had to go into the underneath the...
I mean, sure, but a city isn't built flat on the ground.
Exactly, so I'm not sure where she is. I guess the best we can do is look around. I'm wary of whether anyone here...
There is other things here around us.
You've seen them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll be cautious. I don't want to disrespect anything. This forest seems very old, and it makes me sad to think of what happens to it.
Sure, maybe we can... Maybe some effect might change something here or something.
And then we'll mostly walk in silence because we are trying to be stealthy.
Okay, is there anything else you want to do as you walk? No? Those are your only actions? Just
Yeah.
continue
Well,
walking?
I don't really want to fight anything, but I guess... No, yeah, that's all I
And you have your prepared spells for the day? Prepared spells, please, if you haven't already. Make sure that you give that due thought, because you had a long... no, excuse me, you didn't have a long rest.
No.
You've checked in.
But I don't think... Did we fight anything before we...
No.
No, yeah. Okay.
5 minutes turns into 10, turns into 15. And after a little time, you notice the forest thinning slightly. Not hugely, but enough that you can start to see through the canopy somewhat. The trees become less tightly spaced. Sometimes here and there is 30 feet, there is 50 feet between trunks. It starts to open out. You start to get sight of a cloudy sky. And actually, an ever so slight hazy drizzle coming down. Not in drops, but in droplets that moisten your skin. And condensing here under the canopy into this weird mist. Again, the otherworldliness doesn't go unnoticed. As the trees continue to thin, you start to see through them some 200 feet away a large hill ahead of you. Now you are looking from ground level up through tree canopies here and there, so it is obscured, but you can see higher ground some 200 feet slightly to your right and ahead of you. This hill is, well, give me perception checks if you'd like to notice what you notice.
11.
11.
Yeah.
All at once.
You see a tree. Sorry,
A hill.
you see a hill.
Yeah.
There is mist clinging to it, so it is difficult at this distance still to make out any detail, but you can continue.
We'll head towards the hill, yes.
Yeah, fog 100 to 300 feet, and you're some 200 feet. Head in that direction?
Yes, because I think, yeah.
Alright. You walk through the forest, some more as it continues to thin. Unmistakably you hear creaking and moving, and a little off to the side and to the left of you, you hear some more vigorous rustling and creaking.
We'll stop. I'm going to stop and turn around and look.
Okay. You unmistakably see some 50 feet through the trees an entire trunk move and settle.
The tree moved. What is that? Okay.
I'm gonna have a closer look.
I'll take my sword from my back sheath to my side one, then, so I can keep my hand on it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna unsheath it.
I continue walking.
We're going to go with your same 30. Actually, just roll perception again.
13.
13.
I use my passive perception.
No. What is your passive perception?
20.
Okay. Roll perception.
Okay. Oh, nice. So many 2. 6.
No, okay. You walk, you close the distance to 30 feet, and you see this beautiful, some 10-foot thick trunked oak tree. Ancient, thick, armour-like bark, massive rivulets between it.
What is this in front?
This is the one that seemed to move to you.
Oh.
You're looking at it. You're 30 feet away from it.
Yeah, we're going a wide. We'll try and go around it quite far away from it.
Try not to.
So you approach it and then you're going to back away?
Yeah, we'll back away a little bit and go round it.
It's off to your left. You're walking towards the hill. It's off to your left.
Okay, well then we'll just walk past it.
So you're going to... Okay.
Hill, tree, right?
Yeah. Okay, but you moved towards the tree and now you're going to move back from it?
Yeah. Go round it. Well, I didn't think we moved towards the tree.
No, right. Think about this. The hill is ahead of you 200 feet and
Yeah.
slightly to your right.
Yeah.
The tree was off to your left,
Okay.
directly to your side.
Okay.
You went towards it.
Did we?
Yes, you said you approach it.
Oh, I just said we continue walking.
Okay, so you didn't want to approach it?
No, well, I'll go up.
Okay, good. Okay, as you start to approach it then, you see this then. So you're now 20 feet, Elwyn has wandered off 20 feet closer to this tree. One more perception check from you with advantage because you are watching Elwyn walk towards this tree.
Okay. 21.
It's interesting. You notice as Elwyn walks through the forest towards this tree, you notice this creaking and all of the trees and life seem to ward away from him slightly. It goes away from him. It's like it shrinks back.
Okay, hang on.
No, hang on. Right, I'll just finish explaining this,
Yeah.
right? So you notice this and it's like everything, like the trees, like the slowly swaying branches and it's not massive, it's not like they're reacting, but everything sort of slightly wards away from him.
Okay.
And as you look around yourself, the same does not appear to be happening to you.
Okay. So, Elwyn.
Yeah.
Okay, you get to within 30 feet of the tree.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't disturb it. I mean,
You see this massive 10-foot wide trunk. It's low and old oak. As you get close, it's kind of... It starts to sort of reach out towards you. Leans towards you. The whole trunk leans towards you. And as you look at this great trunk, within the bark, some 7-8 feet up in the bark, some of the bark kind of moves aside, and within it you see these deep, pearlescent black eyes staring at you in the tree. It's enormous, and it's 30 feet away from you. It's a huge tree, so its canopy is over the top of you. One of the bits of bark comes slightly out, protrudes into an almost nasal shape, and amongst the different shapes of the bark, they kind of split apart unevenly into a kind of a gaping maw. What would you like to do?
Just gonna look at it. It's very, very cool. I'm just gonna stand there and I'm not looking like a threat or anything.
You hear as grass moves and a massive lump of roots come up and come down about 5 feet closer. Would you like to do anything?
Am I watching it?
You're seeing all of this from 20 feet away.
Alan! No, come back here! Leave it
Is there
alone!
anything you'd like to do?
No, I don't speak any languages that I would know. I'm just gonna look at. I'm just trying to. Can I get a?
What languages can you speak?
Probably not. Like common, infernal, goblin, giant, draconic, and abyssal.
Okay.
Not Sylvan.
No, not fae.
I think I know.
Make a charisma check, please. Just a straight charisma check.
17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. Just looks at you. Starts to shake the whole canopy. So the entire leaves start to kind of rustle as it shakes them. Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. 24.
This feels like intimidation behaviour. Whether you are or not is up to your character.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Still facing it?
Yeah.
Okay, you step back. The shivering stops, but it still looks at you. Unblinking eyes. Ancient.
Right.
Can I take a few steps forward? Alan, come on!
I walk back.
Okay, you walk back to join Denaya. You're now 50 feet from this tree.
Is it still?
On the other side, its roots.
Okay.
And it creaks forward. It's just looking at you. Would either of you like to do anything?
I'll say hello. Can you understand?
It creaks. Carry on. Sorry, what were you
Can
saying?
you understand me?
What are you speaking?
Common.
Make a charisma check. Straight
Okay.
check.
15.
Now the mouth start to come. Lots of beetles and little flying bugs and stuff towards you. It is harmless,
Okay.
but you start to be surrounded with like mosquitoes
Okay.
and beetles and bugs and stuff.
Let's leave it alone. Let's leave it
And
alone.
you're like, like this.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'll go like that and then I'll walk backwards.
Okay, you're walking backwards?
Yeah.
Okay, 15 feet of difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Give me acrobatics or athletics for whether you're able to keep your feet.
I'm not gonna walk backwards. I'm gonna
18.
look around. I'm gonna see if there's any more of these in the trees.
Perception check.
26.
You don't notice. You don't know.
Oh.
You don't notice any more eyes. You look for features and stuff. You don't notice any other trees moving, other than slight swaying. Most of the bugs come to you and are around you and clouding and kind of swarming around you.
Owen, I don't think this forest likes you.
Yeah,
You
figured that.
So when you walk, the trees like go away from you.
Yeah, I saw. Alright. I cast Locate Object on her sword.
Alright. Alright, you stand there and you cast. What are the components for that?
Let's see. A twig. I'll just use my
You
staff.
kind of lean down as the things are off you. You lean down, you grab a stick from the floor, and you cast Locate Object on Celeste.
1,000 feet away from me, at least.
Yeah, undoubtedly. You suddenly get a throbbing in your head, like a weird sweet tang in your head,
I've done this before on Celeste.
to
Sounds like you.
the top of the hill.
It's up there.
Okay. Let's go.
I'll
Let's
just
get
keep an eye on the tree.
I don't know if you should stay here. They obviously don't like you.
Okay, I'll come. I'm gonna walk up the hill with Danae.
No,
You know, just turn away from the tree and walk up the hill.
well, we're back away from it, facing it for quite a while.
Charisma check, please.
Okay.
You're going to do it for both of you.
21.
Okay. You back away, moving slowly and over this uneven surface and thick forest floor. The tree just kind of looks after you. It almost looks like confused at you both.
Oh, these
Now and then
chop
it-
down.
As you walk through. Now, unmistakably, you can see, as you walk, you notice ever so slightly the forest retracts from your presence. You, with your intelligence, understand this unmistakably to be as a factor of your undead nature. Not fully undead, but your aura of wrongness about you somehow.
You're wrong.
Alright.
Okay. You head towards this hill. And as you get within 100 feet, and under 100 feet, you are close enough that the fog doesn't obscure your vision. But I'd still like perception checks for how much of the following detail you're able to see at this distance.
15.
Alright. This kind of knoll, I mean, it's some maybe 100 feet, 150 foot tall hill. Yet you notice there is something different here. For as you get closer to it, all of the trees stop around the base of this hill. There are none upon the hill itself. And in fact, now that you are here, you see that the shrubbery on this hill is parched and brown, grey in places. This is the site of some past great struggle, great battle. And as you're going to climb the hill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you climb the hill. Think of it a bit like Clay Hill.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that kind of scale is about right, actually. It's just it's a slightly more jaggedy top. It's not quite as flat a top. It's about that scale. And as you start to climb up it, it's hard going, it's steep, there is no path. You recall 1400 years from now there will be a road that wraps all the way round with buildings built upon this hill that leads to Fort Summerdusk, but now there's none of that. But instead, you see massive, thick iron spikes, some 30 feet long, coming out from the ground like barbs. And upon them, impaled upon them, you see leathery, dried up, old corpses, almost mummified they look. And as you climb the hill, you see more and more of these barbs coming out, with sometimes one, sometimes multiple creatures impaled upon them. I'd like you to make nature check.
Me or both of us?
You.
Oh,
Or both of you can if you'd like.
9.
You can't tell what it is upon them.
16.
16. Some of these figures you can see the bones coming out of the hand are longer, and in some of the creatures almost mummified and paper-like skin still attached. See horns coming out of the skulls. You cannot tell what origin these creatures are. Some of them are large, twice the height of a normal human. And I'd say every 30 feet there is one of these barbs. Some coming straight out, some coming out at an angle, as if the hill itself were like a huge dead porcupine with creatures impaled upon it.
So they don't all look the same. They don't all have the same features.
Correct.
Do any of them look like Celeste look when she's human? Not human, sorry, when she's
If you
human.
want to investigate, you can go closer and actually investigate rather than just perceive.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright.
Investigation. That's 30.
30.
Yeah.
Alright. You approach one, and upon it is a figure that is familiar to you. Some 12 feet tall, but it is almost like it's shriveled and aged with, you don't know how many millennia of years has passed. But it lies there, tattered leathery rings hanging down, blowing slightly in the ever so slight breeze. This seems to be some form of powerful demon. You remember years before facing a living one of these in the abyss, but here upon this barb, when you see it and you look at it and you're like, you almost step away in disgust. Its red skin turned now to a deep brown, leathery, and as you touch it, a little bit of it just flakes off and blows in the breeze. With that same 30 on another one, you find 2 unmistakable elven, old mummified elven corpses upon these barbs. The barbs themselves, even though they're as dense as metal, are like a wood, but dense, like thick, dark mahogany.
What,
Like gigantic long thorns.
what kind of demons do we see?
You identify as a Balor, for sure.
Yeah.
That's splendid.
You're some third of the way up the hill now, so you continue walking.
Is Balor's the one that you fought in the abyss with Nimblefoot?
Yeah.
And it's just like, just here, it's not even
Yeah.
the centerpiece. What kind of spike? They're wood.
They seem to be. But you can't I mean, you can try and identify
They're just
if you
coming
like.
from the ground.
They seem to be coming out of the ground.
Do they look burnt?
Make an investigation check if you'd like to examine one more closely.
17.
Hard to say. As best you can recall, it's like the thickest ebony wood.
So we've seen a Balor and elven figures.
Yeah.
And go to another one.
Give me another investigation check.
33.
Okay. Bearing in mind these things are barely recognisable anymore, but there seems to be a sort of for the exposure this hill has to the elements, you feel, both of you with your experience know, there must be something else preserving these, because it's at your very touch, part of the Balor's skin just instantly turned to dust. There's something else preserving them.
Shouldn't have the barrel exploded as well?
Yeah, so it's all being preserved. Do I go to another
33.
Yeah.
Okay. You come across another, this time 6 foot tall. This one, most of the skeleton is exposed. There's some leathery skin, and there are massive horns that come down like this in front. Almost too big for the head to support, but everything about its musculature has withered away.
It's all demons.
Let's get to the top of this hill. I don't
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Okay. You continue to climb. Bear with me just a second. You continue to climb. You get closer to the top. It is now moist in the air. The mist around the top of this hill is somewhat thicker. At the top, as you get there, the ground is almost all bone and skin. Here and there you see protrusions of ancient weapons, glaives and swords, spears protruding like a floor of sharp objects. And ahead of you, as you stumble through the fog over these bodies, you see a statue. Unmistakable. Platinum. Amidst all this ruin, platinum dragon, its wings encased around the sword that you know so well, its hilt protruding.
I'll walk up to the statue.
Alright, you walk up to it. It's deathly still and silent. Are you walking with her?
No, I'll step back.
You step back a bit, okay.
Do the wings open?
Everything is still.
I'll go right up to it and I'll reach out and touch. Can I touch Celeste's handle?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay, make a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay. Okay, that is 26.
26, okay,
Yeah.
good. As you reach out to touch the sword, and you touch it, you instantly get flashes through your head of just ruin and screams and you pull your hand away. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'll try again.
Okay, you touch again. Make a charisma saving throw.
17.
17. Okay, this time you're not unable to pull your hand away.
Oh.
So you reach out and you just hear, suddenly you go, you see Tenday go like this. And in your mind, all around you is carnage. All around you, you see elves being slaughtered. You see demons running amok over this hill. There is fire, there is blood. There are innards being ripped out and flung across the hills. You see the most heinous acts, diabolical acts being performed on an elven population here on this hill. Amongst it all, on her knees, hands to head, you see this white, perfectly white, fiendish form that you know as Celeste, screaming amongst it all, up at the top, screaming, "Stop! Stop!" Even though it's in the language you don't even know, but you know absolutely the anguish. And your field of view on this figure as she screams and screams and then looks at you. And amongst the murder going on around you, she holds out a hand. Everything is blurry. You feel your hand going as well. You reach out, you take her hand, and then you're back at the top of the hill. Hand on hilt. In your mind you hear a voice. Who are you? Who is this that wields me?
Hi, Celeste. My name is Tenday Onor.
How do you know my name?
I know you. We'll meet again. You'll know who I am.
Take me from here. Please.
I will. I'll try and lift her up out of the
Alright.
statue.
The statue is unmoving.
It doesn't open. Okay. I'll put my hand on it and I'll say, Palladius? Palladius? Please let me take Celeste away from here. Please, and my other hand, I'll clutch my platinum dragon.
Are you casting a spell or are you simply interacting with the statue?
I'll just interact.
Okay. There's nothing.
Okay.
There's stillness. Dead stillness.
Okay.
All but for an ever so slight breeze that stirs your hair. There is nothing else.
Okay. Okay.
Is there anything you would like to do? You might need to remind yourself of some of your abilities. You have plenty of them.
Yeah, I know.
Do you need me?
I don't think so. I don't know if I can do commune again though. Since it worked.
Commune is a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it succeeds from my thing. Wait, or is that...
You're thinking of your near wish.
Yeah.
We'll look up the rules for that.
Okay.
Do you remember it? That's a factor of your oath.
Commune is just a spell.
Yeah, I know. Hang on.
Oh, where did I write that down?
Yeah. Hang on here. Divine intervention.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oath of Absolution. Yeah, so you can change the allowed touch of absolution. 20th level divine intervention. You can call on your deity to intervene on your behalf when your need is great. Using your action, describe the assistance you seek. The DM chooses the nature of the intervention. Roll percentage dice. If the result is equal to or lower than your paladin level plus the total of your charisma modifier and your wisdom modifier, your deity intervenes. So that will now be, what's your wisdom and charisma combined?
Modifier?
Yeah.
9.
So 30%.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay, he's almost a third, 1 in 3. Roll percentage dice.
I think
7.
You've done it.
7. 7.
7. You've done it.
Oh! Yeah, 7.
Describe what you are calling upon Palladius for, and you get. Describe what you say, what you are doing.
I would like her to allow me to open the statue and take Celeste away from here.
And what form does that take? What do you do? Standing here with your hand upon the hilt in this hideous battle scene. There's this platinum dragon oddly placed amongst all this death. The dragon's head looks straight up to the heavens.
I will put my head back as well and look up to the heavens. And I will take my hand momentarily off Celeste, and first I'm clasping my hands together. And I ask Palladius, please let me take Celeste. And then I spread my arms like this, as if the dragon, to mirror the dragon opening the wings. And I say, please, Palladius. But I'm not shouting, because this place has seen too much carnage. I whisper it under my breath.
Similarly whispered back. To the point you're not sure it's whether it's on the breeze, within the fog, or in your mind. If I release her, he will know. And he will come looking. Is this your request of me?
Yes.
There is a break in the clouds overhead. And it is almost as if the clouds suddenly part, as if under a massive wind, but there is hardly any change in the wind. You see this from your 20 or so feet back. This opening seems to be directly over the statue, thousands of feet up in the air. Brightest sunshine beams down through this, flooding you silently, you and you. The statue, the sword, everything in the brightest sunshine. The fog is instantly burnt away. The top of the hill is revealed. The light spreads, and as it spreads, as it touches the corpses all around, they turn to dust and are blown into the air. The brightness, the circumference of the brightness, the diameter of it spreads and spreads until the entire hill is bathed in this golden sunshine from far above. The entire hill is dissolved of all bodies, all bones, all fragments. The barbs wither, crumble all around you, almost silently. There's just the crinkling, the rustling as the leather, the bones turn to a dust. The hillside is restored. The grass turns green. The shrubbery becomes a rich and alive form of fauna. And the dragon wings open before you. Congratulations on your first use of divine intervention. The hilltop is blessed. The dragon is open and the sword hangs in the air directly ahead of you.
I'll take her.
You take Celeste. You hear simply, how many millennia have passed? How many millennia Have I dreamed of my one? You've read the Book of Glyn.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember it.
It's like the best of your recollection. She's talking about events that probably were some 3,500 years even earlier.
A very long time. Like 3,500.
And in that moment you know what it is for a sword to weep. I will be still. I will serve you. And in that moment, you feel a sort of withdrawal of Celeste. She's not going anywhere, but a more contemplative feel to the sword itself. You take the scabbard that lies just behind the blade and more inset to the statue itself. And you look around at the beauty of this hilltop, and you look out across miles upon miles to the horizon as you look to the south of just greenery. To the north, to the north, at the horizon, you see and even smell at this distance the great expanse that is what you know as Gormley Marsh. But you can see it far on the distant horizon to the north, the marshlands. Other than that, you see no other sentient life other than the birds, the insects, here and there, the fleeting flicker of a deer's tail as they retreat into the forest from what has just happened here on the hill. It is as if an entire region has been blessed. Leave you two to talk amongst yourselves. I just need a very quick bathroom break.
Okay.
You'll have to put her back, right?
I know.
Again.
I don't know if I can bear doing that again.
Where are you gonna put
I
her?
have to. Because then Willem will get her.
I can just...
She will. If I put her back, she is reunited with Glyn. But if we try and do the same thing now, I'm not sure if it will work. There's no guarantee. You know, the remove curse all
We're
the
not
time.
doing that. We need to do it in the future.
That's what I'm saying.
I could just turn her into something else in the meantime so Willem doesn't get her.
But I need to get her. Young me needs to get her. It's the only way. I know she must suffer between it, but she's free in the end.
Yeah.
I think it's the way it has to be.
Oh.
Maybe we could I could warn her about Wilhelm.
Yeah. Do that.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Keep talking amongst yourselves. Just pause this. Remind me to hit record on this.
Okay, wait, I need a
Come back.
bathroom.
Alright, quick bathroom break. We'll be right back.
I guess it's only me now. Welcome to every Tenday, but it's just me, your favourite character. So this is the new. It's how it's gonna be from now on. It's just me. Don't worry, we don't need them to. We only really needed Elwyn anyway, so I guess.
not used Celeste in so long.
Yeah.
If I do the one that summons Glyn.
Don't do that.
No, but if I did, do you think it would work?
I think yes.
But he would try and...
If I roll 2 natural 20s, you need to give me...
Staying game. No, don't go back to that. Nonsense. For God's sake. Okay, Finley. Alright. With Celeste in hand, atop this remote hill, what would you like to do?
Let's go.
Yeah.
You leaving this place?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any other kind of blessing I can give it. I don't think so.
I'm going to cast teleport.
Remember, you've got a very powerful ability called Touch of Absolution.
Oh, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
want you to bear that in mind. Remember that? So starting at 15th level, you can touch any mortal sentient being or item and alter its alignment by 1 position along the
Yeah.
axis of chaos towards law and the axis of evil towards good.
Yeah.
Bear that in mind. For whatever. But anyway, I was reading that and I was like, shit, that's
Okay.
powerful. Okay.
Yeah, it's quite strong.
Yes.
Alright. You're teleporting back?
Yes.
Alright.
Take a leaf.
Well, you've got that leaf, haven't you? That's
Yeah.
right. Roll percentage dice then, please, as you leave this strange and mystical place that you know.
3.
3?
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Oh dear.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh dear! Let's have a look where that ends up.
Oh.
Okay, so it goes from you have a associated object, not to 1, it goes down to very familiar. Mishap.
Oh shoot! Mishap.
Alright. Alright, roll again.
70.
Okay. The journey back is not so easy.
Oh.
Something in this transportation magic, for the very first time that you've ever used this kind of magic, is weird. And as you, usually it's just a word and you go instantly. It doesn't go so instantly. You both are like
I stuttered while saying that.
as you, it's not even you do the magic fine. There's something about being back in time and the changes in the way that magic works for you. Flip the coin, please. Try and flip the coin.
I can fluff a coin. Shield.
Flop.
Shield, okay, great.
Wait, I don't need to flip for that.
Yeah, you
Oh,
certainly want to do it. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the very fact that you've done what you've done
Yeah.
makes Kurth a foundable town in the first place.
Oh yeah.
Such is the power of a divine intervention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? I did not cause the founding of Canton!
Well, you certainly allowed Newtown to be a thing.
Oh! Okay.
What town would ever be found upon a cursed battlefield?
Yeah.
You cleared the battlefield.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Thanks, Tenday.
Okay.
Little do you know that future pilgrims, human pilgrims, coming from the far distant emirates of what do I call it?
That place.
Vidal,
Oh yeah.
who long to gaze upon the statue of Palladius, are able to. This is where the first humans come, almost as a pilgrimage to this site.
Ah. Yes. Indeed.
Those are the way time gets rippled.
Oh, okay.
Would Newtown even have existed? Would Old Town even have existed if you had not performed your divine intervention here? It boggles your mind to even
Let's
consider.
not think about it.
Okay, you click your finger. The magic takes longer to take effect, and as you disincorporate, it is not as fast as it usually is. Usually you blink out and almost instantaneously, but this time you disincorporate more slowly.
What is
Parts of
going
you
on?
becoming the dust. And it is agonizing as you go.
Dude!
And then the other end, where are you going back to? The inn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you take 21 points
Ah!
force damage each of you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
And you leave.
Sorry.
What happened?
The
Ah,
spell probably worked different back. Yeah.
okay.
It's as if parts of you were taken out and put
Right,
back in.
oh
It's
my
really
god!
weird. It's
Probably
really
What
weird.
if you left something behind?
Probably
What
did.
if you left my appendix behind? I don't need it.
Thank God.
Well, listen, you've only been gone a few hours. You get back to Kilgar on the sofa with two massive barrels of ale, sort of like casks of ale, and he's just like double fisting them both, like, hey! As you come back in. Christ, that looked horrible!
Oh, what did he look like?
Parts of us appeared first.
I don't know, it looked horrible. That was quick.
Yeah.
You've only gone a few hours,
Yes.
if that.
The magic of teleportation.
Hey, did you get it?
Yes. Celeste.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We kind of. I don't want to talk about it.
Alright. Must be weird going
too
to
much to think
places.
about.
I want a
Hey.
short rest. I'm going to sleep.
You're gonna have a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, you get an hour's short
Oh,
rest.
I need to attune to Celeste.
Okay, you use that same hour to
Yeah.
attune to Celeste.
Alright.
Okay,
How do I get spell slots back? Do I half my wizard level?
read Player's Handbook, it'll tell you. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know whether that's just a thing you just get.
It is. It's a.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm looking at it.
Arcane Recovery. Once per day when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover. The spell slots can have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level. So you can get 10 slots back, and
So like
none of the
7.
slots can be 6th level or higher.
Okay, well I can't. Okay. I'll get
Yeah.
my second level stuff for that. Start.
Alright, great, you do that.
And I'll spend my mystic 7 hit die, 7d8. 4 hit points.
Get back some hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is my
What are you
missing a dice? It doesn't really matter. 3, 4,
Live.
5,
Yeah, that's
8, 11, 17, 21. That's enough. That's exactly enough.
Great, okay. It is during your attunement
Yes.
that you realise
Yeah.
something important
Yes.
about Celeste. This sword that you are endeavouring to connect with.
Yeah.
There's no easy way of saying this.
Okay.
The sword is evil. And so too is the spirit from which this sword has been.
Celeste. How would I? But a lawful good paladin wields.
In your time,
Okay. Oh, okay. Guess I'm doing the thing then. I'm gonna... Okay. Right, I'll tune to her first.
You're unable to. Your goodness prevents it. There is a wretchedness to this sword. There is a wretchedness.
Oh.
And you feel the torture of the... There is a love that binds it to some other entity, you know who. But the soul of the sword itself is wretched and cursed.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to change her alignment.
Okay.
Have you got it there?
Yes.
Okay.
So... Alright, it's a charisma saving throw. What's your spell save DC?
Oh, please.
Paladin spell save.
Yeah. 19.
That's a 17. She fails.
Okay.
What form do you think it takes as you are communing with this sword and trying to connect with
What
it?
form?
What would that? How would that be? How would that come forward?
I think after realising that it's wretched, I'd lay it on my lap like I always used to do in the future.
Sounds weird.
I'll run my hand down the blade. And then again, as if I'm like brushing away any kind of evil.
As you're doing this, you, because of your experience as well, you get flashes of the more complete story. Celeste was a type of succubus sent to try and tempt one of Palladius's greatest. And whilst she succeeded to an extent, she also found beneath her evil a degree of true affection and love for the angel she was sent to corrupt and pervert. And it was through their love that she was able to extract a word from him, and this word opened up a portal on that hillside and allowed the fiendish horde to come forward. And it's why she was cursed. It's why she was turned into a sword, and it's why their love was made a crime. All of this comes to you in flashes of inspiration as you not only look to turn her to the path of good, but to attune with her as well. At the end of, I'll call it at 2 hours. The end of 2 hours, you feel an unmistakable shift in her leaning from lawful evil to lawful good.
How many can I move it along?
You can move, hang on 2 seconds. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Alter its along one position along the axis of chaos towards law and one to evil towards good. So she's gone from lawful evil to lawful neutral.
Okay.
At the end of this, if you want to attempt it again
Yeah,
another time,
I
you can.
Gonna ask how often I can do this.
Yeah, and if you can do it for 10 minutes, it's permanent. So you're doing it for
Yeah.
longer than that, that's permanent.
So I could do it the next day, or is it? Can you do it again on the same thing?
Next day.
Okay.
And I'll allow the attunement.
Okay.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Alright.
Cool.
2 hours passes, you come out from this great sense of understanding you have for the sword that you are wielding for the first time. This is what boggles your mind. You're touching it for the first time. Like you've never touched the sword before.
Oh.
This is the earliest you've touched her.
Yeah. Why?
Technically, canonically, we as adventurers appeared in a lake. That's our start of our entire journey. is us appearing
Yeah,
in
when
that
this
lake.
time, yeah, in the lake.
What do you mean?
Start of our journey. Technically, if you look at the timeline, the start of us as adventurers.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Was us appearing naked in a lake?
Yeah.
That is the start of us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you go a timeline, yeah, that's true. Okay.
That's when. Whoa.
All right. Good.
Okay.
So, you take your short rest. You take your attunement and your short rest. You're not recovering the hit dice during that time.
Well, yeah, do I have time to do that?
Yeah, you can. It'll take 2 hours for all this.
Yeah, I will.
So you can burn however many you'd like.
Thank you. I'm 1 off. Wait,
Just roll another one.
no, because the time, yeah.
All right. Hit points recovered.
Yep.
Great stuff. All right. The 3 of you are here. What would you like to do?
Hey, look, I named my other sword. I unsheath Holy Avenger. So we got Celeste and we got Shibiel.
That's cool.
Yes.
You know what you could do?
Neat.
But
Even though Shibiel doesn't have a sentient.
Dunno, you know what you could do?
What?
Put them together.
Now I'm trying to think. Two-handed thing. You don't have that as an ability.
Wait, I have a thing called dueling fighting style.
Yeah, that's what allows you
Is
to
that not 2?
have. No, that's what allows you to do +2 damage.
Ah! What? I have 2 swords that I can't even wield both of them.
I'd say because of your experience level, we're epic level
Okay.
here. I think with a day's practice, you can get.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I
you're
look?
not used to fighting with your left hand.
Shall I look around
So
see if
she
I can
can
find
change-
someone who can teach me, can train me?
Well, you know somebody who's very good at two-handed weapon fighting stuff. Yeah,
Nim.
he's not there. He's not there at the
Oh.
moment. So you'll have to
Oh, wait,
figure out a way
So
to
it takes
contact
her a
him.
day to change her fighting style.
I'm just going to allow it because of epic level. It's not. You're not changing your fighting style.
Okay.
You'll have it as an additional.
Oh,
You know,
nice.
you're
Okay.
you're wielding another weapon.
Yeah.
But I think to have that third attack as a bonus action
Yes.
will require at least a day's training.
Yes.
Nimblefoot's a master at two-handed, so like
Okay.
he can do it in a day.
Okay, so
The 2 of you have learned other stuff in quicker
Yeah.
time, so
Those swords, you know, they glow, right?
yes,
And they're kind of like a sword. Another word for a sword is like a saber.
yes,
You know? And they're like
and they
kinda,
light.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh my god.
Wait, we just got. Well, in the other time we got a lightsaber. Something. Your family blade.
Yeah.
Oh, the sunblade.
Yeah.
You still? Oh no, you don't have that here.
I can't bring Holy Avenger back.
Lightsaber. Guess you could put them
Lightsaber.
together and make like kind of a double lightsaber.
Please don't say lightsaber. Honestly, please, I'm really need that. Please. Okay, what would you like to do with the rest of the day? I'd say now some 4 hours has passed. This is now getting on. The day's getting on. It's sort of getting close to sort of evening.
Is the market still open?
Oh, the market's open all night.
Should we go and look for magic items?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna.
Well, to be fair, when you got here, didn't you already do that?
no.
Was that in
That
stone
was
you
in
did
the
that?
other place.
Okay,
We don't really
great.
have that many.
Alright, so you are looking to trade magical items.
Yeah.
Try and find somewhere that has magical items.
Yeah.
I should trade people my staff and then just sum it back.
Yes.
Infinite money glitch. Easy.
Avengers. Radiant Avenger? Holy Avenger. Avengers. Assemble.
Okay. Perception checks then for if you're looking for traders. This is a bustling new place for you. I'm going to need high rolls to
9.
find.
23. I'll just be
23.
right back.
All right. Charlotte, could you grab me a Jimmy Choose from the fridge?
That's not what they're called.
Jimmy Choo. Thank you. I want you to fathom for a second
Yes.
that had you
Wait, do
not
I want to
done
fathom it?
divine intervention, the idea that Curthton would even be a thing there would not exist.
Makes me want to cry. Wait.
Can you fathom that for a
Yeah.
sec?
I don't
Like
know if I can.
Is the inevitability of you being in that place and doing that means that Kurth can even be founded there?
So, I'm the founder of Kerr.
Well, let's just say you cleared that hilltop and made it a place where people would even want to, where early humans would even want to pilgrimage and
Yeah.
to view the...
Oh, but that means also that I enabled them to, like, invade elven land and chop trees down.
Well, I suppose the wonderful thing about ripples is you do start to see the grey area of responsibility and like how
It's
everything
like
leads
in
to
law,
everything.
like the chain of causation, where it's like, I don't
Yeah.
know if you're liable for that bit.
Yeah, exactly. Chain
Yeah.
of causation and culpability.
Like,
So
what
it's-
breaks the chain of
Yeah.
causation? Yeah.
It's like a butterfly's wings creating a tornado, you know, and they're like, well, if that means to that, you know.
Yeah.
All right. But that's certainly a mad, weird evolution.
That is, personally. I've tried. I'm really bad at keeping the.
You're changing that shit
so
in
bad.
timeline.
I
You're
just,
being
like,
great, you're being
I
subtle.
show up and I'm like.
All right.
Alright. I've got no money.
All
I
right.
gave you money.
200.
Okay.
How much have you got?
1,500.
All right.
1,000. 1,000.
Why don't we expedite this bit? What are you looking to buy?
Magic item. I just want to look and see if there's any really cool one. Like armor and
Well, what
vulnerability.
do they
There's
have?
no way. Armor and vulnerability, so you know, would be like 50,000 if you could even buy it. It's legendary.
Oh, I love it though.
You ain't getting it. You ain't finding it. You've got your magic armor on. You've got magic armor on.
What do they
We went to great lengths for you to get that.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe
Right,
look at some
we
items.
showed up really cool ones.
I'd say, honestly, for the time going around a brand new market, not knowing your way, even with the best of your charisma, epic level and everything, I'll allow you to find uncommon items and healing potions.
But isn't this like a really massive hub of trading?
Yes. But it would be like if I put you in London and you didn't know London and
Yeah.
went, find me that. Number one, time. Number two, resources and connection to people. It will take you a long time. So what I'm going to say is, if you are just like casually looking for stuff and you're not dedicating days to it, like
Okay.
day trips, finding
I
another
just wanted to
guide.
do shopping.
I don't want you to do shopping.
Can I summon a chicken?
No.
Why would
Alright, you
let
summon
me
a chicken.
live?
Alright, you summon a chicken. You summon a chicken. And you go around the
Thank you,
market
thank
with
you.
a freaking chicken under your arm.
Thank you. Thank you.
You should look
It's
at-
ridiculous!
Thank you.
Chicken! Help. Please, honestly. I'm not joking.
Stop.
Chicken.
What?
Is there any uncommon items I will give you a chance to find, and healing potions?
Healing potions.
Let's see.
I've still got that white dragon mask, by the way.
Okay.
Healing potion.
Okay, how many are you looking to
A
buy?
lot. Well, what are the most powerful ones we can find?
Okay, you find a... Let me just... Bear with me a sec. Okay, you find an emporium called the Baby Scepter,
Aww.
and as you walk in, there are several patrons already
Babies.
inside, and a male high elf with very long curled auburn hair, bright green eyes, with silky silvery skin, turns to you, kind of regular slight build, and with a soft, slightly stunned looking face, sort of turns to you and says, "Oh, one moment, I'll be right with you."
Okay.
And continues to serve some other patrons. And after those patrons have left, he kind of limps over. Welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Thelenwe.
I'm Danae.
How can I help you, Danae?
Wondering if you had any healing potions?
Healing potions? Why, of course. Is your service going to be starting soon?
Yes.
Oh. Yes, our stock is often depleted massively by visitors to the city who begin their service down there.
You been down there?
Oh, we all have to do our time.
So you have been down there?
Yes.
How was it? How was it? Are you okay?
I'd really rather not spoil it for you.
Spoil it?
Yes.
Like a surprise?
Of the horrible surprise type.
Why would... we're gonna go anyway, may as well say something.
Just do your best to serve the city.
Do people
Remember,
die
you are
down there?
serving the city. Of course.
Why would they send people to their death?
In service to the city.
But
People...
like, do they not care about losing loads of citizens?
How is that any different than civilizations that have armies?
Right, but armies are trained.
But they send soldiers to their deaths.
Yes.
You will be tasked in a manner suitable to your capabilities.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh
don't
no!
want to split up.
Okay. What? What did you just say, Ellen? You didn't want to get split up?
I mean,
Why? Are you saying our capabilities are that different?
You're a walking demon slayer, bro.
Oh, okay. I see.
Swinging both
Oh,
swords.
really?
Uh,
Then you'll be in the depths. I can do you lots of healing potions. He reaches down and he brings up a large coffer and he says, "How many would you like, my dear?"
What kind are they?
Your regular healing type potions.
Like a lot. How much are they?
50 gold each.
Do you think you could lower it a little
do
bit?
you have
I
any
might not be
potions of
coming back.
resistance?
Make a persuasion check.
Do you have any potions of resistance?
What are you looking to resist?
Necrotic.
Necrotic.
That's 30.
How many do you want? I can do them for 40 gold.
5. Wait,
Okay.
what?
200 gold then.
Okay,
200 gold.
great.
And he hands you 5
Okay.
regular healing
Why do
potions.
you guys look at me?
2d4 plus 4.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant 5. I thought you were trying to lower the price down to 5 gold.
Roll percentage. If you get 70% or higher.
It's an uncommon potion, so let's go.
Alright, what? So you want. Yeah, but necrotic isn't so uncommon. I'd say fire, ice,
Yeah,
those kind
that
of
makes
things.
sense.
70 or more.
71.
Oh, necrotic. Let me see. You wait for several minutes as he walks into the back, his auburn curls shaking slightly as he goes rifling through old boxes. Ah, yes! Here it is. Comes back through with a small purplish hued bottle. Very thick glass. You can't really see the contents. It's very thick glass. Dense. With instead of a cork, this one's got sort of like a metal cap crunched in, like a beer bottle, with wax over the top of it. There you go.
What kind of healing potions did I get? Just normal.
Regular, 2d4 plus 4, you got 5 of them.
Okay.
That's 100 gold, my friend.
100 gold.
Yes.
Could we go any lower?
Persuasion check.
It's like break the
Aha! Very nice. 27.
I might ask why you would need necrotic protection.
Do they not?
What did I just quote you? 100 gold?
Yes.
80.
Good deal. I'll take it.
Alright.
Sure, these things do necrotic
I
damage.
mean, last time I pretty much felt that.
That potion lasts for a minute.
That's good.
You already have resistance to necrotic damage.
This is not for me.
Okay.
It's for Kilgar.
No.
Who's it for?
Nimblefoot.
What about Kilgar?
He's a dragon.
Oh yeah.
Well,
He's a
he can
dragon.
still-
He still takes necrotic damage.
I know. But he's got 80,000 hit points.
Nimblefoot's got the most hit points.
Doesn't really matter.
Alright, it'll definitely be helpful. Okay. Anything else, my friends?
Do we need anything else?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Not if I do
no,
this.
I think we're good. Unless you can, do some quick, good advertising for something.
Come on, I'm in the market to buy some stuff. What do you recommend?
Sell it to me. Come on, let's go.
Persuasion checks, both of you. Let's see.
19.
17? I got a 1.
Okay, let's see what we've got then. Alright.
I've got Death Ward as well.
Okay. If I use which.
Ha!
Okay.
Roll percentage dice, one of you.
Me! 69.
69.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Here it comes. Well, I do have this. You've seen this before.
Okay.
You've seen Nimblefoot with this, and you actually gifted it to the two queens.
Oh.
It's a. I don't know.
Is it poultice? I don't know. Don't remember.
H-I-J-K. Ketones ointment.
Yeah. I knew it.
And as he's about to sort of like build it up and be like, this wonderful
we've
thing,
seen
you
that.
just go ketones ointment. He goes, yes, it is, but it's fantastic.
Yeah,
So
I'm sure it is.
I've got raised dead.
there's a thick mixture inside.
I don't know what it does.
Ray's is dead.
This
Having this chat.
will heal you and cure poisons and any diseases you have.
Are you patronising us?
No.
Patronising. Same thing.
Well, how much is it?
And it's almost full. 4 doses.
How much
She's
does it heal
almost
you?
full. I don't want to go to a shop.
Better than those potions.
How much better?
2d8 plus 2.
But wait, hold on.
I
Almost
also just
full.
found out that I have 3 superior healing things.
I'm not going to the shop buying like a bottle of something to drink, and they're saying this is almost full.
Yeah! What? Why?
But do you
what
want it or
happened?
not?
What happened? Why is
You
it
used
almost
it.
full?
I don't know, not everything we
Did
get is
you?
brand new. This doesn't come from a factory. It comes from people trading stuff, and somebody traded, and I got it.
Okay, okay.
You go to the shop, you buy some cream for your face. Yeah, it's almost full.
Shut up, Eloy.
Yeah, we'll take it. How much?
No. Depends on.
Compound.
750 gold.
Okay, bye!
Sorry, I think you confuse a 7 for like a 1.
Persuasion
Yeah.
check.
Can I help you?
21.
He actually laughs at that. That's very good, my friend. That's very good. For that, I'll take 50 off. 700 gold.
Oh, that's so much better.
No.
thanks.
Okay, now it's worth a try.
Thanks. I can't
Worst
remember.
deal
What's
I
your
ever
name
did.
again?
Worst.
Freaking ketone.
What's your name again? What's your name again? I don't remember.
Featherway.
Okay.
It's a cool name.
Yes, I think so. Yours?
Eloy.
Eloin. Sounds a bit similar to my name.
I
Danae.
nearly said Eloy. Yeah, Danae.
Okay, good.
That's Eloy.
Get out.
Whoa.
Get out.
Okay, bye, thanks. Wait! wait! Do you have any diamonds?
No, I'm not a
Okay,
gem
I need
dealer.
to find diamonds.
Do you want a tip? I'd leave 5 gold in like a jar or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Don't waste our money.
Strangest people.
Okay, we're gonna
I've ever
leave.
seen.
Ellen, it's really important. I just remembered that I need diamonds
Why?
to cast lots of spells.
What value of diamonds are you looking for?
Okay, let me.
I can do that for free.
Hang on. Let's just.
I might need to do it.
Alright.
Like
Yeah,
5.
you die and are unconscious.
Yeah, you
I'm not
can't.
going to.
She'll be like, "Go, come on."
You
where's the-
said you could do
What
it.
value of diamonds do you need?
500 gold, and I need to see what Revivify is. 300.
Okay. Have you got 800 gold
Yeah.
in cash?
Yeah.
You've just spent loads on healing potions.
Yeah, I know.
Have you got? So you got the money.
1,400.
You should sell your dog.
My doggo. Maybe.
We don't need
Yeah,
it.
you could trade. You can trade stuff.
Right, but I'm gonna look for a diamond shop.
Okay, not a diamond shop, but I will say that after some looking around, stupid. You find the silver billet.
Billet.
Yes, and it does not just gemstones, but jewelry, fine jewelry. This takes you a good roll d4 for how many hours it takes you to find this place, and 4 hours.
Ah.
Let's modify it by now. Make a charisma check for like asking people and stuff.
15.
All right, 3 hours. Takes you 3 hours of
Okay.
looking around the town. You get super bored.
People that should come. Like,
You know
that's
what I
not
just
taking
remembered?
their
I
time.
just remember when I got Jake a ruby ring, and I got a portrait commissioned of myself and sent them to him. That was quite funny.
Why did you get him a ring?
Because, I don't know. So because we were going away and I wanted him to
Didn't he
remember.
have like a picture of you under his pillow?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
All right, so you find this fine jewelry store called the Silver Billet,
Okay.
including loose gemstones, but mostly the very finest jewelry. And in this tiny little shack shop, almost looks like a pop-up store in some ways. It's wooden framed but glass fronted, so it looks like a strong breeze could have the whole thing coming down. You have to stoop down to enter this small little shop. There is a human bodyguard outside. He just goes, "No trouble inside, all right."
Alright.
Okay.
All right, in you go. And inside,
Trouble.
you are the only patrons as you enter, and you see a 4'4" female gnome, long grey mohawk and brown eyes, soft white skin, who introduces herself as Hystix.
Hello.
Hello!
Hi. I'm looking for diamonds, like expensive diamonds.
Yeah, I have diamond!
Do you have them like that are 500 gold pieces?
500, of course.
Great, I'll take 2 of them. No, I won't. I'll take 1 of them.
Great, let's see the color of your money, girl.
That's the money.
How many do you want?
One 500 and one 300.
800 then.
There you go.
Great! She waddles off, comes back with a small felt case that she gives you. You inspect the goods, they're good diamonds.
Yeah.
Alright, you have 1 of each.
Nice.
They are mine!
Thank you.
You leave.
Bye.
Bye-bye! Okay, anything else that you want to get? Or that you need to get? Any components or anything you need to get?
No. I'm
Okay.
good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because we're not stopping playing, we're going to keep on going.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hang on, wait.
How on my 8th and 7th slot back?
Well, it's getting towards evening, so if you want a long
Do I have
rest... do
holy
it.
water?
No, but you can bless some holy water
Okay.
and make some, I would say. But you have to say that you do that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go
There's a
back.
small dog somewhere that's barking.
I have a
You're going back to
Yeah.
the Frothblower's arms? Alright, you...
Yeah, I'll go back and bless some water.
Okay. When you get back, Nimblefoot's back and he and Kilgar are playing cards. As
Hello.
you walk in, they're like, BAM! Ha ha! Trumps!
Who won?
I did, of course.
Of course. Number 4, I might need your help. I need
What do
you to
you
show me, because I've got 2 of these now. Shing! So I need you to show me how to do 2.
Sure.
Okay, great.
Well, let's not do it in here. We'll go
No,
outside.
I also need to bless some holy water first.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, takes you an hour. You bless some holy water.
Nice.
Make a Arcana check.
Okay, okay now.
No religion.
10. Not
10.
religion.
No, so it's all religion. Go on then, religion. Use the same number.
I don't know if it's any better. Hang on. That's not any better.
Okay, great. It just takes you a while.
Okay.
Takes you like an hour and a half. You've never really done that.
I have
You
done
do it.
but
Have you? No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I literally have.
Oh, okay, fine. You get 1 flask of holy water.
Okay.
All right. You and Nimblefoot go out and you find a small area where the stables are, and you spend an hour with him just walking you through. Your left hand is a bit funny,
Yeah.
so he shows you some ways to make up for the bias rather than trying to downplay it and overplay your right. He shows you some movements to start exercising your shoulder out, and just for the first half an hour you're just fighting left-handed, and he's just like coming at you with 2 daggers, and he's like, you're ching 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 ching, until after an hour of very solid study. I'd like you to roll a I'm not sure, let me just think about this one. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. That I can do. Okay, hang on.
His teaching's a little off.
35.
35, okay. Well, in spite of he seems slightly distracted and everything and a bit bored,
Yeah.
you managed to learn just fine. You're able to fight with a second weapon.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'll have Celeste.
Remember, you must state because it's a bonus action. Remember, so you must state if
Yeah.
you're going to take that extra attack, and that bonus action will be Celeste. Otherwise, I'm assuming
Okay.
the attacks go shebang. What's her name?
Shibiel.
Shibiel. Shebang. It's Celeste is how it will go.
Okay.
So that bonus action, you only get Celeste's benefits.
So I can't go Shibel Celeste. I can't.
Nope, it's not the way it goes.
Okay.
Your entire life
I'm
you've spent
fine.
right-handed.
Yeah, okay.
So you go Shebel, Celeste
Yeah.
will be the way it goes.
Okay.
Please bear in mind Celeste's modifier is only +1.
Yeah, I've got all Celeste
Got it?
stuff, yeah.
Great stuff. All right. All right. The evening sets in. What would you like to do?
Let's go drinking!
Okay. You have a night of drinking, and then you get a long rest.
I get along with.
You get a long rest.
Yep.
You awaken the next morning, not to the sounds of a normal. Bear with me 2 seconds.
Let's hope we haven't been kidnapped.
Don't talk to me about being kidnapped. That was so stupid when I got drunk and got kidnapped by Death Justice.
Not to the sounds of the morning. You awaken slightly earlier than you might normally, and instead at the large window that looks out from the suite,
Yeah.
hovering just outside the window and shading the suite as you come through, scratching your asses and mornings in the morning, doing your mornings. Kilgar's already out on the sofa like drinking. Hey, morning, I gotta tell you, as a dragon I think I could take more ale.
Oh, I think you should. I gotta tell you, there's a weird thing out the window.
What the frick is that? At the window. Hovering outside the window is what can best be described as an armoured beholder.
That's what
I thought
Hovering
so.
outside at the window.
Hurry! Palladius, do we need to kill that?
Your service begins today. Follow me. You have 3 minutes to prepare.
How? Okay.
Grab your stuff. Meet me at the exit of the building.
And it just hovers away.
Okay, I'll put my armor on. Can I have breakfast? I'll eat breakfast while I'm putting my armor on.
It's like Monday, like popping along with a bit of toast in your mouth, like trying to get ready.
Are you okay, Element?
Did the beholder have its front eye open?
Yes.
Are we dead?
Kilgar's magic has got the spell.
No, it's shape change. It's not a spell. It's not a spell.
Huh.
It is an innate ability of golden dragons and some other dragons,
Yeah.
but especially gold dragons. It's not a spell he's casting. He's able
Wait,
to
is
maintain.
that anti-magic?
Sorry.
Is that anti-magic?
Yeah.
Was he doing it right then?
I was looking through the window
Oh,
at
okay.
you.
I didn't know if it was a normal beholder.
We don't know. Ask it.
Okay.
I don't
Does
know.
it have does it not have the anti-magic? Did they like?
You don't know, love.
Cut the gland out. Okay.
You don't know. It's that simple. You really don't know.
Okay. We'll meet. I'll get ready and meet it at the entrance of the building.
Okay. I get my. I don't know.
All right. A small crowd has formed that form a perimeter some 100 feet away. Although this seems to be a familiar happening, it's not like there is any shock. But as the four of you heroes walk out and leave the Frothblower's arms, the armoured beholder simply says,
Follow me.
Okay.
and then
Hey.
and as you start to walk out and away from the Frothblower's arms and through the market district, some people in the crowd are like, "Well done! In service! In service!"
Yeah.
Thanks.
You are escorted for the next half an hour.
Oh, you got my chicken. I'll give it to a random passerby.
You give a
Remember
chicken.
me.
You give,
Don't eat it.
I think you can't just summon any old creature. I don't think you can
You
summon
can,
a chicken.
it's the-
You
but you
can.
let me.
Why though? Why did I let you?
I don't know. I give the chicken to someone. It's no big deal. They have a chicken now.
A fake
Okay.
chicken.
You give the fake chicken, the celestial chicken,
Yeah.
to somebody who's like, you hear as you walk past in the distance, they're like, it's shimmering. What's going on with this? I want to get the eggs out. As you continue to walk through the streets, you walk through Market District
What ripple does that make?
and through the
That's
Forgers,
something
through the Forgers District, also into North Gate.
Can I talk to the beholder?
You can certainly try.
Hey, are you a beholder?
It stops and spins around.
Yes.
So does that eye, does it cancel magic stuff?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Why do you work here? Someone said something about slavery, and then they said, but it's ingenious invention. So, why do you work here? If you don't mind me asking.
Follow me.
Okay. Just trying to make conversation
It hovers
before I
away.
die.
You are taken in the same manner that you were the day before, only you do not go and get along the routes. If you recall, there were various hydraulic lifts and cranks and compartments along the outer ridge that overlooks the drop-off point, where there are what can only be described as literally a small metal contained but open lift
Oh.
on very, very thick rope.
Ooh.
You are beckoned over and you go through various administrative nonsense. You're asked your names and you actually meet a very important looking, again, another gnome. This one introduces himself as Orpip. He has short curled grey hair, brown eyes, smooth, pockmarked white skin. Stands only 4 foot tall, round, beautiful face.
All right.
Hello.
So, hello.
You're going down for service, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, so my name's Pip.
Hello.
I need to know what level you're going to. What is your main
You
strength?
say what level you are.
What is your main strength?
28.
You look like a fighter, yes?
Yes.
Okay, you two look like you're what? You're friends or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can all fight?
Yep.
Yep.
We need fighters right now. They're in the very bottom.
Okay.
Yes?
Is that the Nightwalkers?
What's this?
What?
Night walkers? What you say?
Yeah.
What is this?
They're Nightwalkers down there.
There's all sorts down there, darling.
Okay.
You just need to fight and protect the city.
Okay.
How many do we have to kill?
Before we can come back up.
Oh, you stay down there at 310
What?
Your living quarters are at the mid-depth.
What?
Oh,
Even
no one explained it to you, darlings. Okay, I explained it to you, darlings. You are now in service. And he
Okay.
gets out a piece of paper. You are now in service. In service to the city of Naltarkdun, you are required for 310 days to fight. To protect the city, using your strengths and your given powers, if you have any, to protect the city. You'll be going to the very depths. Down there you will meet all form of denizens and creatures. Assume that they are all, unless they have been identified to you, that they are all enemies. And we do not want them attacking the city, do we? And especially not our lovely Rishnia.
Yes.
Great. So you fight down there.
Right.
At the end of every fighting day,
Between you.
at the end of every fighting day, you will board the lifts that will, when you hear the bell go, you will hear the chiming. This gives you 5-10 minutes to get on board and go back up to the living quarters, where you will stay.
We get 5 minutes?
Yes.
What if you get left behind?
Then you fight through the night, darling.
Okay.
Or fly, if you can fly.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do not attempt to leave your given duties. Any such thing, you will be annihilated instantly
Why?
by the sentinels.
That's not very ethical.
Yes, it is completely. It's called duty to the city. You want to live here, you want to help, you want to buy our goods, you want to trade, you want to stay here, you do service.
But no other cities do this to allow you to trade.
This is no other city.
No
What?
other city has a pit full of night walkers.
No other city is like Naltarkdun, my darling.
Yeah, I
You-
can
are
see
you-
that.
Yes, do your service.
Okay.
Don't question too much.
Okay, I
People
still
that do
don't agree with
get a
this
lot.
idea.
Your agreement is not a prerequisite
Okay, I
to
know.
service.
Yes.
Do not attempt to leave.
Okay.
Any teleportation magic detected by our sentinels or anything like this, if you try to flee, it will be recorded and you will be annihilated. It is fast and painless, at least, but do not try. Do your duty for the next 310 days.
Okay.
If there are any events where there are no denizens down there, you are required to at least stay in position and guard the area generally.
Okay.
Okay? Any other questions before you go?
Why do you have beholders here?
They are brilliant
But how
protectors.
do you get them? What? Do they choose to?
How did you get them to work together?
Yeah.
Oh, they are like, I don't know, I'm not a wizard. You have to ask the, wait a minute.
He's distracted.
Push him over the edge.
You'll need to speak to the Picthanes. They are the ones that do the, whatever it is they do that make them really do everything they're told to do.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Great.
Sure.
Good.
The lift is waiting for you. It will take you down. It is a long journey down. Some
Will it
several.
break?
No, of course it will not break, dear.
What if it breaks?
They do not break. They are made by the finest gnomes from Zanar.
Okay.
You will get on board. The journey down is some 2 hours.
2
You are-
hours.
Yes,
What
you
if
are
we
going
need the
to
toilet?
go over the edge, my dear.
How?
I don't know. You work it out.
What do you mean I'm not, dude?
It is. Don't go too close to the edge of the lift, though. It is. None of you are scared of heights. I take it.
No.
No.
Okay.
I've
Some
been on a dragon.
great. It is some
Yeah.
2 hours down.
What if you cut the ropes on the lift and make it go down faster?
Then we are missing a lift then, aren't we? We take you down slowly, don't worry. There will be other people coming with you
Okay.
who are also on service duty. So, yes, there is your lift.
Has anyone ever tried to cause an uprising and overthrow this?
Gets up on the table, grabs your cheek. Ah, you are inquisitive little human thing.
Little
Yes.
human thing.
Have fun. We hope that your service is good. If your service is good, you will be heroes of the city and free to roam.
Okay.
Not many go to the depths. Have fun.
you been down there?
I have done my service.
Have the people in charge done their service?
Everyone does their
The
service.
people in charge have done their service.
Might be a lie.
Since 1253. No, that's not the time.
Jesus
Since
Christ.
14 to since he says a date.
Yeah.
Everyone has done their service.
So the person in charge has done their service.
Get on the lift.
That's not a yes. Is it a thing where the lower class has to go down there?
Everyone does their service.
Okay.
All right, you getting on?
Insight check. I can tell when people lie.
He's not lying.
Uh,
Okay, you are walked over to pangs and makes a noise as you walk onto it, and there is a cage like up to roughly rib height, about 4.5,
doesn't
5
he
foot.
always go? He doesn't go all the way up.
No, there's just a cage kind of around the edge.
Why don't they just
Then
close it?
then it is like a metal box with a range of ropes and pulleys that you get into. As you walk on, it sort of sways
Stop!
slightly.
Stop! Today is fine.
There's
I'm
a
gonna have a
dragon
panic
on board.
attack.
You get on, and it sways slightly. You have to wait some
I'm
minutes.
not crouching down, so
Milford
I'm
comes in and he
below.
says, "Are we stupid? Are we stupid?
Yeah, I am terrified. This is like scarier than the Tarrasque.
This is going to be such fun."
How about we just jump down? I can do that featherfall.
I don't think.
2 hours all the way down. I don't think.
I think we've got to.
Before we will reach terminal velocity. It's
I'm happy to do our own thing, but I think we should try and keep in with the.
Yeah,
Sure.
can we
People
please just?
who-
Even though I hate this thing for like hell.
Alright. Oh, I don't like these heights as a dwarf. I gotta
You're a
tell
dragon
you.
though as well.
No, I know it's different when you're flying, so at least you're in control. Oh.
I crouched down so I'm
Oh,
below
dear.
where the cage.
Okay, it's still like a mesh cage thing
Oh
you're
my-
looking through.
Just close your eyes, you'll be fine.
What's your true sight diameter?
I'm not sure. I think it's 160.
mine's 30 feet.
Okay. Anyway.
Why? Why?
No, I'm
Why? Shh. I'm scared. Let me see. My true sight is 30 feet.
30 feet?
I got 100. Oh, doesn't Kilgar have true sight? He's a dragon.
No, dragons don't have true sight.
They're not?
Ancient ones do.
Okay. You notice as you're just there and it sways a bit more as some more people get on the lift. 3 more figures
Maybe
get
we
on
can
the
make
lift.
I would like to look at them.
Yeah, me too.
Well, obviously, you see 3 people get on the lift. One is a male wood elf. Short auburn hair, brown eyes. Again, soft silvery skin on this, similar to the
Sure.
the shopkeeper that you bought from.
Maybe it's their brother.
Comes on and is sort of very jittery. Just
I'm
stands
just
there.
crouched in the corner of this thing. Like, yeah.
It certainly looks wood elf. That one, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You also see getting on. A female half elf. Long wavy black hair, green eyes, not too dissimilar.
sister!
Yeah, not too dissimilar. 5'7", sharp but bland face.
It's Nibblefoot.
And the third one?
She introduces herself as she gets on and goes,
I'll stand up because
Oh,
I don't
hi.
want to look stupid.
I'm Farfully.
Farfully?
Did you spell that?
Farfully.
How?
Why are you writing my name?
Just for the gravestone. That was a stupid joke, sorry.
Owen! Just for the gravestone. Farfully.
How'd you spell
I
that?
don't know. Doesn't matter, just write it down.
Farfelle. It doesn't really matter. Farfully.
Okay.
The wood elf, the male wood elf who gets on, introduces himself as Letholdus, speaking in a accent very similar to Kilgar's. Hi, I'm Letholdus.
Hello.
That's just a fisherman. Don't know why they've got me going down to the depths.
What? Why are you going down to the depths?
I don't know, we all do a service, right?
Yeah, but you're not meant to get that
The
far.
last to come on, you see from a distance walking towards you, looks to like an old female hill dwarf. With a very serene look on her face, she walks across, and as she walks towards you, she goes, "Oh, hi! I'm Farry!"
Farry. I'm gonna cry.
And as she walks closer,
Yeah.
you've got true sight, right?
Yeah.
You haven't?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
30 feet.
He does have true sight.
To 30 feet. How?
21st level vision.
And the diviner thing.
Yeah.
Okay. As is yours 30 feet?
Yeah.
As she walks towards and gets within 30 feet, suddenly, and she goes, "Hi, I'm Farry." And as she gets within range,
Yeah.
it's like an illusion is dropped,
Okay.
and you see a completely black-skinned tiefling walking towards
I
you.
was so one of them getting on. I was like,
Do you do anything to conceal your surprise when you see
yes,
this?
I don't show surprise.
In which case, make a deception check. Do you want to?
No, I don't do anything. I do conceal it, yeah.
Deception checks, please.
Oh, nice.
13.
21. 22.
On deception, what's your modifier on deception?
2.
What, so you rolled a natural 20?
No, wait, 28.
What? Oh, he did roll it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Farry!
How'd you spell that now?
F-A.
F-A-R-I. Hi! And gets
Hello.
in. And as she looks at you, just goes,
Hi, Farry. Where are you going to the depths?
"We all are by the looks of it." As you're seeing this, obviously you're seeing
Yeah.
a completely black-skinned tiefling
Yeah.
doing all of this. You both recognise. Last time you saw him was last rest some
This was in the front
years
time.
years
This
ago.
is in the other time.
Exactly. Last time you saw him was at Nevermore.
Was it that?
They didn't see him at Nevermore. You have. So you've seen him most recently. Just looks at you. You alright? Nervous?
Yo,
Nervous, yes.
not nervous at all.
I'm just worried about why they're sending a fish.
The lift starts to go down as the gate is shut.
I want to know why they're sending a fisherman down here.
I go over to the wood elves.
Now, just to be clear, so this is where the route is, and literally you're going down. There's stepping. I couldn't do it. It goes all the way,
Yeah.
all the way down, right? But you are just as you go down.
Genuinely panics me.
We're going into the chamber of the volcano.
You are in. It's not even a chamber of a volcano. It's. You're not sure whether it's natural, but you are in a vast, roughly 100-foot wide, directly down tunnel. Now, if you want to make perceptions check, I can. Whether this is natural. Why don't you go ahead and roll?
I don't really mind that much.
Okay. Nimblefoot's looking around, and he goes, Look. And as you go down, you notice there are all sorts of like mine shafts coming off of this that go in. And this is some great old mine shaft. As you go down, it gets darker and darker until your eyes fade into the dark vision spectrum of grey hues.
Does everyone have dark vision here? Is everyone okay?
Aye, yes,
Okay.
yes.
I want to look after the fisherman.
As it continues to go down, the only light is now this enormous 10-foot cylindrical solid beam of light that just goes down impossibly fast, some 50 feet from you. Is there anything you'd like to do on the journey down?
I just.
So what does everyone here do?
Kaz is just leaning.
Kaz!
You know, is just leaning against
Farry.
the side, just looking around.
What do you do, Farry?
I cast light on my staff so I can see better.
Okay, you.
Chirac.
Oh, sorry, you're talking to me.
Yeah, what do you do?
Well, I'm a bowyer. I make bows.
They're sending a fisherman down here who doesn't know how to fight. That's not fair.
He'll learn.
They send everyone when they turn 18 because they said they don't send children, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
It's dwarves. They're not humans. They work differently than us. Sometimes you have to appreciate other different cultures.
Not when they send people to their death.
No one here is going to die.
Okay. Half an hour
Who
goes
wants
by.
to play? Does anyone have pigs?
Anyone want to be looking around, or are you just looking to interact?
We'll be looking around. I'll look down.
Nimblefoot starts talking, and he just says, "Whatever we're going to face down there, it will require teamwork.
Yeah.
What are whose strengths?"
I'm good with demons. Any kind of fiend or undead, I'm good against.
I'm good with support.
Healing, I'm good with that too.
I'm support and damage.
I'm damage.
Anyone know what we're gonna see down there?
We've been here. I've heard. I've read of something called a Nightwalker, and they don't seem great. You have to.
Farfully says, "What do you mean?
There's a thing.
How do you know they're down there?"
I've just heard rumors of it. But
Deception check, please.
Don't let them point at you.
hang on. 23.
Don't let them point at me. What can pointing at me possibly do?
Just. If you fall to other things, I can bring you back. If you fall to them, I can't.
Oh, great.
Stay
Okay.
behind me.
Especially with all this.
Me, Danae. Just come on.
They put me in the wrong cage. I'm in the wrong cage. This is not me. I shouldn't be going to this level. They've got something wrong. This is going wrong a little bit. Hang on a second. What's happening here? Could you...
So open the door.
Yes, please, just for a sec. Keeps going off and on. Okay, weird. They put me in the wrong cage. I swear it.
I think so. Well, I
It's
just
gonna
think-
be alright.
Down there, I don't know where we're going. All I know is I'm still expected to fight.
It's okay. Look, I have had
Paranoid? This is all telepathic, right?
Maybe I am a little paranoid.
You've seen someone like me? You know a lot of hill dwarves? This is all telepathic, yeah?
I don't know that many hill dwarfs.
Oh, well, now you do.
You're not a hill dwarf. You can't fool a diviner.
Ah. You see me then, do you?
Of course.
Do you want?
No, you're just seeing Elowen just staring at... They're just staring at each other. Well?
Who are you?
Have we not met before?
I think we've had a few words.
I don't know you.
Insight check, please.
Go on then.
Okay, nice. 24.
24. On deception. Yeah, there's certainly a little dishonesty you're picking up on there. There's a certain little wry, almost, you're sure you catch a little micro expression of mischief.
Don't pull any funny things on us.
You think you four are the only four that can come back in time? Now that our mutual friend can pull this kind of magic? You don't think that there'd be certain insurance policy?
But why? Why are you here?
We all have to do our service in Nal Tagdu. Just the ever-increasing sound of chain and lowering, the slight swaying and creaking of this metal box as you go further down, down, and down. An hour easily passes, and there is a outcropping of rock that you stop on, and you is foggy, the air is thick with the smell of sulphur, and it is much, much warmer down here than it was on up top. But you are taken into this rough-hewn series of caverns and caves in which rooms have been carved out of the natural. From the bunk area where you'll be expected to sleep for the next 10 days. What keeps going on here? Okay, I don't know what's happening.
I'll check the actual stream.
It just keeps going off and on. It's really frustrating me now.
Okay.
Bear with me a sec. That's still going for sure, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it looks like we're still going. We're still live. Let's carry on.
Yeah.
So, you are oriented to the bunk area. Litholdus actually drops off a fishing rod that he has with him and a few things, and after at a distance a little chat with one of the militia,
Okay.
he is outfitted with a simple hand axe and a buckler. You No, he actually rolls pretty high on his persuasion. Bear with me a second.
If he needs me to, I will go over with him and talk to them as well.
Okay. He is imploring with them, saying, I've been sent down with warriors. I'm not a warrior. I'm not a warrior at all. I can't fight. I can clear bodies. I can fish. And after he rolled very high on his persuasion, he's really imploring with them, and they go, all right. And what you gather is, after some 20 minutes of frantic discussion, then they're sort of trying to persuade him to just get back on the new lift that will take them down to the next level. Mm-hmm. Is there any intervention you'd like to try?
Yeah. Wait. So what are they trying to do?
He's trying to make his case for that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go over.
Okay.
Hey, look. He is obviously not, no offense, a capable fighter, and this. Why would you just send someone knowingly down with? Okay.
All right.
7.
Good. I think carefully from a strategic perspective as well.
Yeah. Celeste's stuff.
Alright.
Yeah?
Yep.
All good? Alright. You're now walked over, you're escorted over by a small group of warriors to a new lift section that will take you the remaining distance. This one is cranked on a massive winch, and there is thick chain affixed to the top of the lift itself. This one you can see has been reinforced with heavy plates of steel around it, still giving you a vantage window, kind of like looking out through a thick letterbox, but you also see gouged in the side huge tears in the steel, dents and scratches. You are beckoned, the 6 of you, to board the lift, and then clunk, 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 clunk. You continue for the rest of your journey.
As we go down, I'm just gonna cast mending on the
Okay, you start to. Takes a while, but alright.
It's a cantrip.
As you go down and you look up, the pinpoint of light where you entered is now at least a mile away, if not more. The massive beam of light still comes down with full force and full impact and full power, this radiant column of perfect light all the way down. And as you look down over the edge of the thin metal lift that you're on, Nimmerfoot goes, look. And as you look down at the bottom, you can now see a reddish glow far below now, some miles still ahead of you below. And up from it now, the gases, the sulfur, the smell is much stronger. As you're going down now, as the light slightly increases because of the glow below and the column of light from Euryshnir, you can see these broken mine shafts that come out into this central column. Obviously long abandoned. You see steel buckets on ledges, abandoned picks and tools. And as the final hour long passes, you know that this would have been a magnificent mining place when it was active, but it's no longer active. The hour passes until finally, after 2 hours of descent and 2 miles, you come to settle. Move your folder. You come to settle. This is where the light of Euryshnir lands, and this is what you see as you come down to settle around about here. This is where the lift drops you off. 10 foot square about here. As you come down, the gases slowly left, right and centre, and it is almost as if the ground itself has been ripped apart, and where there is, or there should be, floor, it is an intangible web of like a kind of a trans-dimensional gateway. Don't worry about it. We've got that recording. Just ignore it. We'll play. You can see the ground is cracked, and on the other side of the crack there is this kind of blackish, smoky energy that's seeping through, like a thick tar-like smoke through massive across this rift and starts to sort of get into those black things, almost as if the light itself has a type of sentience and it's trying to mend. But as quickly as it mends, rifts are opening. And here you can see where all this trouble started. This is where, some 80 years before, the dwarves dug too deep. This is where, 80 years before, the dwarves dug into some strange rift between the prime material plane and the far realm. This is where the troubles began. Some 2 miles beneath the Earth's surface. All around you see mined ore and gold. You see discarded picks and shovels and all sorts of wondrous, maybe even valuable wares, all lying scattered all around. But it is very much down here as if this place was abandoned quickly. All around you see bones, you see corpses, you see discarded weapons. You are the first visitors of the day. So, what you're going to do is, you are going to position yourselves where you would like to go. If you want to investigate where you're going to go, take a few moments to position yourselves.
Where do we get down?
You are here.
Okay.
Nimblefoot walks over towards the white thing, the white beam of your Ishnir. He's going to come right to here to investigate the actual rift itself.
I'm going to stand here.
Kilgar's going to put himself right here.
Wait, is this here?
Yeah, it's lava. This is a massive pillar. So where you see dark is a solid pillar.
Okay.
So position yourself accordingly, each square being 5 feet, remember. Alright. Now then. The minutes pass as you gaze upon this enormous pillar of light. It is unimaginably powerful what it is doing. Simultaneously mending as it is simultaneously broken. You are seeing the convergence of two polar forces. This enervantic necrosis that seems to be trying to come up through the earth as this black type of tar comes through, and then the mending white energy dissipating across the ground and looking to restore and mend and close. It is awe-inspiring. Nimblefoot, I think he would do this, picks up a stone and just throws it into the white column, and it is instantly disintegrated. Instantly. Okay. Don't run into the light.
Don't go into the light. Where is Kaz?
Oh yes, good, yeah. So, Kaz
And there's the other.
is going to go over
And
here.
the woman.
Yes, and she is going to put her here. Okay. And with that, is there anything anyone wants to do, or are you
Look
simply
around.
observing at this point? Looking around. Give me perception checks, please.
How long are we
20.
waiting?
Waiting.
Well, how long have we positioned ourselves?
You're down here. Yeah, you tell me what you want to do.
I'm gonna start casting guards and wards.
Okay, what's the casting time on that?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
My perception is 20.
Okay. And can you tell me what that does? Because it's usually you do that on a structure, like on a doorway or on a...
Create a guard that protects up to 2,500 square feet of floor space, an area 50 feet square, or 100 5-foot squares, or 25 10-foot squares. The warded area can be up to 20 feet tall, and shaped as you desire. You can ward several stories of a stronghold by dividing the area among them. Your warden area. When you cast a spell, you can specify individuals that are unaffected by any or all of the effects that you choose. You can also specify a password for it. It doesn't say what it does on the spell card.
Okay, let's look that up.
Gods and wards.
Okay. Well, you take... It's 10-minute casting time, right?
Yeah. 6th level.
Let's hope nothing happens during those 10 minutes as you begin to cast Guards and Wards. Do you have a small silver rod worth at least 10 gold pieces?
No.
I'm really sorry. You
Does
don't.
anyone have a small silver rod?
I will allow you, if you would like, to swap that as your prepared spell for another one of the same level. In the knowledge,
Oh yeah.
you can swap it if it's a prepared spell.
Wait, do you have a pole?
Yeah, I have a pole.
Is it silver?
No.
I don't know, it's a pole.
Swap it, love. I'll let you do it, but you got to do it quickly. Swap it for another spell of the same level.
My perception was 20, so I look around
Okay, good.
for alive things.
You start looking around
Oh no.
to see what will come forth, if anything. It's hard to imagine how anything could come forward from the sheer, almost godlike power of this beam of unimaginably powerful light. And you're almost entranced by it as you see it snake out across the ground and kind of simultaneously mend the rifts that are being opened. But it's not long before you notice off to this end here, in spite of the overwhelming power, this enormous rift in the floor of this cavern is hundreds of feet long, and this column of light seems only able to barely keep back what comes through. So it seems inevitable at some point that something comes through. It's 17 minutes exactly before something does come through, but come through it does. And god damn it, I don't have the smaller things for this. Hang on a minute. You see a little weak point over here. Some of the black tar gets through and isn't quite kept at bay by the radiant white light quick enough, and it finds form, and this blackness comes through. And let me just find the beast itself. Sorry, I've got a lot of books
That's alright.
I'm
It's
trying to
fine.
juggle here. Right, hang on a second.
How do you think we could get over which stuff comes on that side?
Take it out for the moment.
This black smoke comes through and starts to, you just see it, you're almost mesmerized to begin with, because it doesn't look like a living being, it just looks like white light versus this thick black smoke. You're almost mesmerized, your guard almost down, and you see a little bit of this blackness come through and almost whirlwind-like start to take shape. And then it is that you realise that it has taken form. This tar-like thing turns into this silvery black, necrotic, it looks like wisps of dank black silk taking humanoid form. I'm using this miniature, but this miniature doesn't represent the thing perfectly, but it's pretty good. And then from out of the smoke comes this entity. And with the white energy kind of nicking at it, it's almost like as it finds form, it quickly floats forward to get free of the white light. Floats forward to here. As this happens, you see it occur in a number of other places as well. I'm going to use figures that don't relate to the creature, but that will give you a good idea of what it looks like. Another one apparates out here. Another one here. Another one. Just where can I place this one? Just here, actually. And a final one over here. And with that,
that's a lot.
I'd like everybody to roll initiative. Welcome to service.
I have advantage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
13.
10.
Right, hang on. Let's get this initiative right.
10.
10. Okay. Elowen.
13. Do you need me to roll for anyone?
That's all right.
Okay.
Nimfet. Kaz.
Actually,
Shit,
his
no.
name is Barry. Shit, no.
What's her name? Farfetch.
Farfy.
And then Kilgar.
Farfetch.
Okay, so it goes Nimblefoot, Kaz, Tenday, Elowen, Farfetch, Kilgar. Alright. Nimblefoot goes, oh shit! As he sees this thing right next to him.
Right next to him. Oh,
And he's just gonna unload a bunch of attacks on it. So Nimblefoot just immediately goes, oh, I think I know why we're here, and just starts going crackers on it. Okay, that's 4 hits. D4 plus 10. And very quickly just goes, and this thing just kind of sprays this oily shit on him.
Ew.
What the hell? What in the hells? And kills that one. That's Nimblefoot's go. Kaz's go. Kaz is going to Misty Step 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Over to here.
Oh, actually his name's Barry. Wait, does he still look like a dwarf?
Hang on. Well, what's your 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Yeah, he looks like a dwarf to you now. So he's out of range. He's out of range. Still looks like Kaz to you. Alright, that's Kaz's go. Tenday, you're up. What do you want to do?
Oh, it's me! Okay, 5, 10. Is it 5 or 10, these squares?
5 feet,
Okay,
count them
okay.
carefully.
One, please. Oh,
15.
I want. Okay.
Okay.
I wanted that one.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him. Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, that is, 23?
To hit?
Yep.
That hits.
Second attack is 14.
That also hits.
Okay. Great, let me do that damage. Okay, is this a fiend or an undead?
Are you able to know? This
Well, it's it will do more damage.
this factor's very highly undead.
Great, okay. Right. Okay. Hang on. Sorry, bear with. Right. D8. Okay. That's 11 points of slashing.
Okay.
7 points of natural radiant damage. And then Holy Avenger does 2d10. Okay, 4 points of radiant damage from Shiviel. Then I'll use my bonus action.
It looks really bad. Like you already messed it up big time.
Hey.
So that's the first hit, yeah?
Yeah, no, those were the first two. Oh no, it was the first hit. Right, there's another.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. 16 slashing.
Yeah.
1 point of natural radiant.
Great.
And 15 points of radiant damage. Nice.
I wanted to take that one.
Too bad.
Okay.
Bonus action?
I want that one.
This one right there.
You still have 15 feet of movement if you'd like it.
5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Can I reach?
Not quite, no.
Okay, well, I won't do that.
Okay.
I'm good.
Watch your squares carefully. Any bonus action you'd like?
No. If we go into this,
Yeah.
does it hurt us?
Only one way to find out.
Okay, don't worry. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. End of your go?
Yes.
All right. No bonus action whatsoever?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm saving
Elwyn,
Celeste.
you're up.
I cast telekinesis on this one.
Okay.
Make a contested strength versus my spellcasting ability.
Oh, 1.
Alright. I move it into this laser.
Okay. It is instantly disintegrated. Nice one. That's your action. Bonus action?
No. No thanks.
No, you're happy?
I'm good.
Alright. Farfalle is going to
Falafel.
fire 2 arrows at this one over here. Okay, 1 hit, 1 miss.
I think that's the strat, just move them into the laser.
Goes through it, but it kind of passes through it like gloopy tar.
Ew.
But wounds it. And she is going to go, okay. It's not a drop.
Okay.
It's not a drop. It's still land.
It's traversable.
It's traversable,
Okay.
but it's difficult terrain. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Nymphoot's going there. So that's Farfalle's goes. Kilgar's go. He goes, well, this is easy. If we got to do this for a few days, I'm happy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And he's just
Counts
going
as you
No,
move.
it's a
Yeah.
jacket combo.
to... That's 2 hits.
Hit both. What the hell?
He completely blats it into pieces.
Yeah.
There's one left. That's Kilgar's go. Top of the round. Nimblefoot is going to... I might psychic blast this one actually. Damage resistance. No, psychic. Yeah, it can still take psychic. That's good. Yeah, okay. Sonic blast.
Point my staff at that one and just go silently.
It's 20, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 damage on that last one. As it... that's it. Kaz's go.
They're all gone, are they not?
He's going to use it. No, this one's still here. He's just going to go over to here and hide.
If it works, it works.
Okay. None of you can see where he is at the moment. Can you give me his figure? Cheers. Okay. Danae, you're up. What would you like to do? There's one over here on the other side of the cavern.
Ball it.
Oh, right, like Fireball.
Yeah.
What's the range on Fireball?
Do you know?
Look at that.
Yeah, 120 feet. probably.
120.
You sure? I'm not sure that is for Fireball. I think you're making it up.
I've cast that.
It's
spell-
150.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most attack spells are 120. That one's 120.
Okay, you...
Point at it.
You're going to blast this one with a radiant ball.
Blast. Yeah.
So that does radiant damage.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
like
just walking to it. We're besties.
the damage on that beam is ridiculous though. It's like you don't roll for it. It's just like you take instant 200 damage.
Oh shit! I can survive
You
it.
could try and run through it, but you would come out the other side just messed up.
I
Okay.
have 28 hit points.
Fafali looks around and goes,
Ask.
"Is that it then?
I assume there'll be more coming through.
This is our job for the next 30 days."
Yeah.
I've done worse.
Hey, this is easy. This is actually quite fun, I'd
It's
say.
alright, I'll go over to her. She's over here. And
Okay, you use your movement. We're out of combat.
It'll be okay. I'll put my hand on her shoulder.
As you say, it'll be okay. Like this. Off to your left, in the direction of Nimblefoot, you suddenly see come through the ground. All these massive, long, wicked black claws. And then out through the ground.
No.
Enormous horns.
We have flashbacks.
Near it. Another one.
It's okay, I can still telekinesis.
They come through. Initiative again, please.
Oh. 14.
12.
Could you roll for Kilgar, please?
I hate these things so much.
You got 12 plus 12.
Okay. You rolled 12?
Yeah.
Okay, Kilgar's after you.
It's okay.
No, because if we die, we die.
Telekinesis.
We don't have clones.
Don't worry, be in the game. Don't
Okay.
metagame. Your characters just have fought these before. You are scared. That's okay. Ooh, Nimblefoot's in initiative. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
So he's actually...
He doesn't get it.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 14.
I don't think he does. Okay. It's still 17.
Come on.
Oh.
Okay, and then Kaz. Okay. Alright. These two things, enormous and terrifying, come through. The fight is truly
Makes me want to
on.
throw up.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. I hate these so much.
Alright.
You took Xander.
Oh, the Nightwalker. I better roll their
Who's-
initiative. 22. Shit, they go first.
What the
No!
Nobody got higher than that. Shit sticks. Alright. Let's start as we mean to go on.
I hate those miniatures.
Ow!
They look like goats, that's the thing. They look literally the embodiment of a demon.
Sleep on.
Oh, hell no.
I wanna go home.
Each of them is going to do Finger of Doom on each of you. I would like wisdom saving throw,
What does
please.
finger do?
They come up towering high above you, and then they just
She
go.
gets a +5. She gets a +5.
And then this. Alright, she gets a +5. What did you roll?
18.
Okay. Hang on.
So we're gonna have a casualty.
You take 29 necrotic damage, halved
Yeah.
to 15.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 14.
Okay.
And are you immune to frightened?
Yeah.
Is anybody within your aura?
She is.
Okay, neither of you are frightened. Okay, and now also they across to you both.
Ah, yes, finally. They're in position.
They are flying, hovering, and they fly across over to you.
I hate these things so much.
And they put their hand
Ah!
They put their hand.
It's not funny!
I'm on your side. These
I know,
creatures
I
are
know.
not. They put their hands above your head
Oh my
and start to
God.
draw out your very life force
Oh, hell
with an
no.
enervating focus.
good.
That is 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And yeah, it hits her as well. Okay, they put their hand over you, and you feel literally like they're sucking your souls from you.
They are.
Yeah, they literally are. You both feel dread, knowing that this is also how your friend died a horrible death.
Okay.
Maybe these are the ones.
It still hurts.
You take 32 points of necrotic, halved to 15, and make a Constitution saving throw, please.
What?
5.
Okay, so take 15 off your hit point maximum, and
Yeah.
just write somewhere your hit point maximum has gone down by 15.
Okay.
Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Okay, at that, Farley drops. She's out. As he just... You see her soul come from her eyes, roll back. As she withers. And she just drops as a husk.
Oh, flashbacks.
Completely-
PTSD check.
Completely and utterly
PTSD check.
dead and unrevivable.
She's dead.
Dead and unrevivable, unless by wish. She screams once in agonizing torture as her soul is sucked from her body, and she drops. That's the Nightwalker's go. All creatures that start their turn within 30 feet of the Nightwalker.
Me.
Die.
So make another Constitution saving throw, please. Oh no, it's not your turn yet. It's not your turn yet. Okay, that's the Nightwalker's go. For Farley's dropped. It's Nimblefoot's go. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. I'd best do something good. I'd best do
It's
something
fine,
good.
I've got one of them. You just need to worry about
Yes.
the left one. This one. I found a strat.
Oh, brilliant. Nimblefoot is going to use Psychic... Where is it? Broken Will.
Sometimes no battle music
It
is
must,
scary.
it must make an...
this is what we
This is
had
what it was
last
like,
time.
yeah. With these
Just no
things.
battle music.
Okay, it's going to make an intelligence save,
And it kind of undermines the death, but like in a really good one.
which it fails. Nimblefoot targets this one with Broken Will. As an action, spends 5 side points. You target one creature you can communicate with via telepathy. Hang on.
He doesn't have to understand your language.
On a failed save, you choose the target's movement and action on its next turn.
Yes! I wonder what that's going to be.
Okay, Nimblefoot's eyes flash white and he... Ah! Ah! Sneak, alert, lucky, mobile. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to use my movement to 15, 20. Oh, ouch! Ouch!
I stepped on
What a fucking idiot!
I stepped on a crack.
It hasn't all. I failed my con save.
My dog's
46.
You failed your con save.
No, 15. 15 don't. No, because he's come close to within its
Isn't it
annihilating aura.
Oh.
Isn't it that starts your go?
Oh yeah, that's true. Thank you. Good call. Alright, that's Nimblefoot's go. Danae, you're up.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna hit it.
The one on the left.
Okay, but I can't go in the lava.
Okay.
5. I'll move 5 feet and attack this one.
Okay, great. Go for it.
Okay. Okay. First attack. That was cocked. Sorry. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Second attack. 13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
This is undead for the purposes of
You've got so
My
any
many,
damage.
You've got so many smites that you can use.
I know. Okay. 12 slashing. 3 normal radiant. Hang on. 13 radiance from Shibiel. I missed with the second hit. I used my bonus action to hold Celeste up.
Yeah.
Into the light I compel thee!
What happens? Is that a bonus action?
Oh wait, I can only use Celeste on a bonus action. Right?
Well, you're making an attack.
Yeah, and
So if that's an action, you have to wait until the next turn, and instead of doing the attack action,
Okay.
you have to use her to do
Okay,
that.
but I don't, and I can't use my bonus action to make another hit with Shibiel, can I?
You have to make it with Celeste.
Okay.
You can hit with Celeste.
I know, but she's not that good. We're just attacking.
So you
Better
just
than
don't
not.
want to do anything?
No. Bonus action I will cast Staggering Smite.
Okay, great.
Nice.
At what level?
It's normal level.
Okay, great. Alright, at the end of your go,
Yeah.
as you attack into the lower leg region of this creature, you gash through some of its leg that slowly, as this kind of smoky, otherworldly hideousness. It shrugs it off pretty easily.
Okay.
End of your go?
Yeah.
Elowen, you're up.
5, 10. Look at this one.
Oh, by the way, make a con save.
Okay. That is. Hang on. 23. 22.
22?
Yeah.
Alright, you're fine.
This one here.
Yes.
I'm going to cast telekinesis on it.
Okay. Can you tell me what size of creature that works on?
Huge or small?
He did it last time. You remember? I know.
I know, I'm just double checking.
I tried to drop it in the pit last time, but then that didn't work, and then it killed me.
Yeah, but you can just push it.
Might
This
take it
time.
you're going to try and force it into the...
No. I'm gonna put it in a pit again and watch it float.
That was
And
so
then,
annoying.
And then it killed me instantly.
Telekinesis.
Yep.
You gain the ability to move and manipulate creatures. When you cast the spell as your action each round for the duration, you can exert your will on one creature, blah blah blah.
Makes a strength save, please.
You can try to make a... Okay. Against what? Contested?
My spellcasting ability.
Which is?
6.
What?
Come on.
What do you mean?
What?
No, not the modifier. What's the number?
Against your spell save.
It's a contested.
Okay, so you roll then.
Okay.
Your spellcasting ability.
Portent to 17, that's 23.
Okay, 19. Great. A huge or smaller creature. It is huge. Make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by a creature. If you win the contest, you move the creature up to 30 feet in any direction.
25. Yeah, here.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, as you do that, if such things could scream, this dark chasm opens up as it takes instantly. Which one did you attack, Charlotte, please?
That one.
Okay, great. It instantly takes 200 hit points of damage as it enters the beam of light, this column of 10-foot wide light, and you just into it, and it as you see portions of its body just disintegrating as a result of this spell. Yeah, you're hurting it pretty bad.
Bonus action, assess foe on it. It's
On
max,
that one?
It's max hit points.
Its max hit points are 297.
Resistance.
It is resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. It's immune to necrotic and poison. He is immune to exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained. Ooh!
It's just the whole
Oh, no.
Hang on a minute. Just got to check. I just got to check something.
If telekinesis counts as restraint.
Well, if it does.
If you hold them, it means I'm not holding it technically. It means.
Well, we'll see technically. We don't know. Let's see. This is a fun. No.
Every single time I try and cast fucking tell it.
Until the end of your next turn, the creature is restrained. Move.
That's fine.
Whereas restrained would put it down to 0 movement. It can move.
But you can then move it again on your next turn.
Sure
can't
can.
you? Okay.
They'll have to roll again. Right. Your movement and your bonus
My
action. Oh no, you just did assess foe. Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, good. End of your go?
35.
Okay, good. Kaz.
Where is he?
That's cool. Alright. Kilgar's go. Hey, you
Go
shade!
dragon form. Oh.
Stop telling me what to do. Don't go in!
Don't go into the light.
Actually, hang on, he's going to go for the full strength one. No, stay out of its melee range. Hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he's going to hit into that one a couple of times. He's going to rage. He's still a barbarian. Don't even know how that works. That's 2 hits. 21 damage and 18 damage. That's 35, 38. Okay, good. Just starts wailing into this one. 59. Okay, good. That's the end of Kilgar's go. Top of the round, Nightwalker's go.
Nimblefoot controls this one.
Yes, he does. He does. Great. Broken will.
You're just stacking them into the light.
Are they?
He can do 40, so he's going to go, let's take you this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Literally walks it straight into there. You get a attack of opportunity. And so does Kilgar.
I love
Okay,
it.
that is 20.
This is what we're going to do for 30
That hits.
days. Just stack them
You got Thunderous Smite unleashed as well.
Oh yeah. Okay, 13 points of slashing. 1 point of normal radiance. 7 points of radiance from Shibiel. And then... Oh, yeah.
It's only 1 hit. 1 hit with 1 weapon, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. Seems like a lot.
And then
is a lot.
Staggering Smite.
Kilgar hits it. It's like, and he walks it through the radiance as it sort of starts to, and then into the thing, and it's like everything you can see on its featureless face, but the desperation in its body as Nimblefoot's there, his eyes crackling as he just walks it straight into the pillar. It's still up.
What?
And it's the Nightwalker's go. So that's the go of that one.
Do they take any damage at the beginning of their game?
Hang on, he's going to save against Nimblefoot's thing. Fail. Your one is going to walk the frick out of here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Where
you go?
And he looks straight
you go?
at you. Finger of Doom, give me a save, please.
What kind of save?
I'd like a wisdom save, please.
I'm good at those.
Let's see if you are.
I'm not. 13.
Okay. You take 26 points of necrotic damage, halved to 13.
Yeah, that's what I rolled.
And you are frightened, and you are away from Danae, so you really are frightened.
Yeah.
You are also paralysed,
Mate.
so you cannot move. A paralysed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. That means you cannot spellcast. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit. It then does enervating focus. Which you can't do because it's too far away from you, so it's not going to do that on you. And that's the end of its go. And that's where we're going to leave the battle. And we're going to return to the battle when we play again on Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
As your 30 days in the pits continues. I'm really annoyed that column of white light is there.
What did you think?
I knew. It was very
going to
good.
use
It
it.
was very good. Alright, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thanks.
We'll see you soon. We'll be doing this again on Tuesday. Bye!